spell out, and we will see where the javelin is, as I believe it moves around the verse. If we don't have any indication as to where that is, then we'll head down to Orison, dock at Orison, and I'll expect it to be there at static at the very least. If it's neither showing on the map or static, then we may have to just move straight away to the Fleet Week Expo. If anyone has any advanced intel about that, on how to find the javelin, then let us know momentarily. When we're on the 600i, guys, you will need initially to be in your uniform. Marines, you will not need a backpack. You'll just need your standard uniform and the P4. And Outlaw, obviously sidearms for you guys. Trident, you guys can wear your P8 if you are NavSec trained. When we get dockside, I'll get you guys to form up in parade. It won't be the same formation that we usually have where front rankers, Marines, and so forth, because we're going to try and do a bit of marching. Obviously, desync being what it is, that essentially is just going to be a formation walk as opposed to a march, and we'll just look smart as we move through. Obviously, anyone recording, feel free to get a good shot for that, and I'll explain how we're going to form up to do that when we are dockside. We're not going to try and do that on the ship because it's not big enough. Okay. So I'm going to launch us in now. Aztec's going to let us know what pad and strut he's at. We're all sworn in on different struts at Port Olisar because there's a lot of us. We'll navigate over to the 600i. I'd like someone to helm that is aware of where Orison's hangar is and is confident to fly the 600i. Aztec, obviously, it's your ship, so I can ask you first. Do you know where the Crusader Orison docking hangars are?
Negative. I don't really spend much time there.
Okay. Does any Starman know that?
4-6.
Okay, Krem, you'll be taking helm then. Hello, Cause. I'm going to send you an invite, Cause. Don't know if you can hear me.
Hey, check.
Yeah, working.
Thank you.
Did you get the invite?
I did. Thank you.
Cool. All right, launching us in now. So report to Aztec strut. Remember, no running. And on elevators, guys, if it's a small elevator, go up in twos. And essentially what I want you to do, rather than create a clusterfuck, is create a column in twos waiting to board any elevators, right? Don't try and get more than 2 on an elevator. And once you're on board, move to the bar area, find the bar area, and that's where we'll wait. And when we're call sign complete, I'll give helm permission to dust off. All right, launching us in now. Launched.
I'd suggest anyone who doesn't need to be on the bridge load in by the cargo elevator, because you've got easy access to both elevators to the bar then.
Yeah, Aztec, I tell you what, I want you to essentially be the elevator monitor, okay? You're going to be responsible for making sure people load correctly and where to go.
The load master.
Yeah, exactly. I'll put Fleet Corporal Notorious with you as well, so you can show them where to go, and the two of you can baton people if they're out of line.
Yep.
Just made them skull prefects.
Can we bring the Shivy clothes as well?
Yeah, so when you're on board, that was the other point, thank you, Belgard, move whatever civvies you're taking onto the 600i. Okay, and we'll be flying down, and you can obviously transfer your kit over to the city inventory.
Notorious, do you still need that kit?
Negative, I managed to get home in time, but thank you.
Understood.
Does anyone have a spare outlaw uniform at all?
3-7, I can provide you with one.
Thank you very much.
Aztec, don't spawn it in straight away, just wait by the shipping console, that way we can get everyone over to the same strut and not have to worry about it getting put away.
Roger.
I'll let you know when. I'd also advise, guys, that you grab a water at the very least from the civilian clothes store.
Water in the civilian clothes store, maybe a pack of beef chunks from the gun shop.
Yeah, the
Some
food
very
goes
random
down.
locations to sell them.
Food goes down a lot slower than water.
We need to be on Strut Alpha.
Yeet.
Even the NPCs are standing in formation, dude.
They're standing in the
Nice.
doorways.
Bagiko, did you manage to get into the server with us? I see you've just added me as a friend. Bagiko, hello. No comms from you, Bagiko. When you're ready, guys, just wait in the center of what was that? Strut Alpha.
Roger. Alpha.
Yes.
Okay. Bagiko, if you're not in the server and you can hear me, join our friends and then let me know when you're in the server and I can invite you to the group.
Loading.
4-6, are you on Strat Alpha?
AFAM.
On the way.
Yeah, obviously, retired veterans, it's up to you what flight suit and helmet you use, but you can't wait civvies to get on board the 600i. Because you need to walk in space.
There's no animation for EVAing anymore, I'm just T-posing as I fly across.
Hell yeah.
Fuck same.
Nice.
Awesome.
Aha! Somebody
kit
dropped
is
his
down
MRE,
on
it's
Ryzen.
mine now.
It's a power move right there.
That looks so goddamn imposing. Holy shit.
CIG, please do not fix this.
Some fucking Terminator music playing. Bum, 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 bum.
That'd be a screenshot having like all these Pathfinders just doing that, coming over the horizon. You're all fucked
Dun,
now.
dun, 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 dun.
Don't know
You
if
guys'
anyone's
server
getting this,
is
but I've got
full.
Well, that's
infinite loading.
why I said back out some menus.
I did. My game crashed.
Ah, damn. Okay, well, we're
Mr.
back out.
Snarky Pants.
We'll back out some menus, because it sounds like a few people are stuck. Alright, everyone back to menus, please. Back to menus.
My kit's disappeared, but there's a spare one down at Horizon, so I'm just gonna wear whatever until we get down there.
Oh goody, my game crashed, so I was going back to menus whether I liked it or not.
I think I'm going back to menus. Ah, yeah, okay.
Don't be afraid to speak up in the future, Bagiko, if you are loading into something.
Okay.
Okay, if you're not in menus, then let me know.
3-3's not in menus.
Just the one.
I'm in the menu.
Yeah, don't need to know when you're in the menu, just if you're not in the menu.
Server 36, position 10.
Okay, 3-3's in menus.
Okay. How quick is that login going down, French?
It's 7 now.
Okay.
6. Stuck on 4.
I've just crashed. I'll get back in at best speed.
Okay, it's loading.
We're still in menus, right?
Yep, we're just waiting for one person, which
Okay.
is
I
now
was just
coming.
making sure that I wasn't like just like frozen up or anything.
Nope.
In menus.
Cool. Thanks, French. What's your login queue looking like, Grim?
Just got past easy cheat system, so not in the queue yet.
Great.
Position 1.
Sweet.
Off comms for 1 minute.
Is it just stuck at position 1, Grim?
AFM.
Yeah, my menu screen's starting to stutter again.
Okay, well, try not to move your mouse around and don't worry too much if it's just stuttering. I might have to launch this in Crem and you'll just have to try and join our friends at this point, I think.
Yep, no dramas.
Okay, I'm gonna launch this in now, guys.
If need be, I'll be happy to take over his helm if Krem is unable to jump into server.
Can you navigate Orison?
Okay, it's doing that bug where
Yes.
it's stopping us from joining, so I'm going to try and change. It tends to happen when someone has a crash. It thinks that we're still in the PU, but judging by the menus, I'm not seeing anyone in the PU, so I'll try Twitchy. You there, Twitchy? Okay, you've got lead. Try and launch this in.
+6 in menu.
I'm getting the lobby fuller.
Lobby full. Okay, but at least you're getting an error. Generally, the only way to fix this is for everyone to close their games and restart. It's a known bug that we've got, so Twitchy, just throw me back lead, and everyone close your games. Even if you've just rejoined, I want you to close your game again and reopen it.
Back on comms.
And then need to close your game, Toast, and reopen it, as we have a party bug which prevents us from launching in because it thinks we're still in the PU.
Recommend you close your launcher as well, just for good measure.
Good start.
Hero, you haven't closed the game.
Yeah, I have. What on about?
Oh, just went.
You're talking shit, mate.
To be
I'm out
fair,
there.
I
We
had
always
only
are.
just I had only just closed it. Pizza just arrived. I was frantically legging it.
Give me a slice.
Coming your way.
Nice.
What type of beast did you get?
Ooh, I'm position 9 in queue. That's not bad.
I got a half and half. I got ham and onion with rosemary on it, and a spicy salsiccia.
Ooh,
That sounds nice.
That sounds really good.
God damn.
That literally just sounds awesome.
Is that a local joint or is that a Domino's jobby?
Oh no, it's a little local Giorgio's, bit of a hipster handcrafted stone bake affair.
Ah, right.
George's.
Sounds it.
I've expected pineapple when it's a hipster thing.
No, fake pineapple.
It's none of the organic shit, right?
Position 1.
I'm in menus. I need to be off comms for 2 mics.
Hey, Willie. We're just all having to reload back into the game because we had a party bug which was preventing us from launching. So I will invite you as soon as I load back in.
Okay, she seems like she needs some help. So little freshman Austin walks up to the bathroom, and I knocked on the girl's bathroom door, and I was like, "Yeah, what's up?" And she was like, "Oh, is that someone? Is there someone out there?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm Austin. How you doing?" And she went to explain that she was having an emergency and needed my help, and that I needed to go get someone. So
Okay, after this second launch, guys, if anyone experiences crashes or anything like that, it's just going to be a case of you getting yourself back into the server. As getting this many of us into the server without a technical issue is a small grace in Star Citizen. Who isn't in menus?
3-3.
3-7.
4-9.
3-1.
3-2. Quite a few of you.
No, still in queue. Yeah.
I'm still loading.
We're waiting on each other in queue.
Willow, did you want a party invite?
Yes, I'll accept it once I'm in menus.
Gotcha.
Loading.
Same.
And I knocked on the girl's bathroom door, and I was like, "Yeah, what's up?"
Oh,
And she was like,
menu.
"Oh, is there someone? Is there someone out there?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm Austin. How you doing?" And she went to explain that she was having an emergency and needed my help, and that I needed to go get someone.
3-3's in menus and in party.
Teacher, a nurse, like, you hurt yourself, and I was just trying to help her, and she was like, "Can you come in?" And I was like, "Girl's bathroom. Am I gonna get roasted for this? Is someone watching?"
3-7 in menus.
Did a double take. You know what? Fuck it. So I opened the door, and it looked normal. She I couldn't see her. She was in a stall, but empty bathroom, and I saw her feet, and she was barefoot. So I was like, that's a little weird. And this girl goes to explain that someone took her clothes. Legitimately, she's naked in this fucking bathroom in a stall right now, locked. And I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna get in fucking trouble right now. Someone's gonna walk in and think we're doing something. And I just
Full one requesting party invite.
like, I have clothes in my locker. If that could work, I mean, it's gonna.
Do you have to leave that party altogether as well, by the way?
Nope.
Cool. I haven't got the party box, but I've got green light, so...
That's fine. Okay, who's not at menus?
4-5.
Okay, just you then.
3-2.
4-9.
Okay, 3 of you. What are your positions in the game?
8. I'm loading. Not in menu.
Sweet, just 2 more to go.
Train's waiting for invite.
Who was that?
Dren.
3-2.
4-9
3-2. Waiting for invite.
Okay, make sure you've got me added. Re-add me just in case.
Party invite, please.
Oh, actually, I was straight away in the party without an invite.
Baggy Code 46 requesting invite.
You should already be in Bagiko. If you see green names but not the box, that means you're in the party. It's just bugs. Who was the final call sign that needed an invite?
3-1 is in menus.
Okay, have you added me as a friend?
I have
you're
you
in
as a
the,
friend.
yeah, you're in the party. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
That wasn't my question. My question was, does anyone else need a party invite? Grant. Okay, is anyone not in menus? Good. Then let's try again. Fingers crossed. Okay, I'm still getting error. Can't join sessions full.
Are you joining a specific region or are you joining best?
I joined best. There you go. EU works. Do you all loading in? Or rather,
Yes.
who
Yes.
isn't loading in?
3-1 loading in.
Who isn't loading in? Who isn't loading in? Fuck me. It's like
If anyone's not
herding
loading in,
fucking
you've got to fuck
cats.
Tycho right now.
I crashed.
Okay, you're gonna have to get yourself in now, mate, unfortunately.
I'm loading my face. Does that count?
Yeah, it does.
Holy fuck.
Thanks, guy.
Sorry, I have Pringles in my mouth.
Time to grab some alcohol.
I've got cider on the go.
What's the cider?
It is Taunton Cider Local Vintage.
I say so.
Oh yes.
I got some whiskey for later.
Alaska's Nordic berries.
Ooh.
Nice.
Susa.
Same story again. Aztec, let us know what strut you're on, and we'll move over to you.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Meeting 2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh!
Somebody just killed me almost.
No, it looks like you killed someone else. Someone.
Are you sure? Are you sure that wasn't you, Bolga?
Someone that isn't in our party.
Oh, if I don't get picked up, then I'm gonna be in Lowville.
Are you man down?
Yes, I'm man down.
Well, we can't get in there, can we? There's nobody that can get in there.
Aztec strut B.
Roger, bravo.
Who needs a lift from Lowville because I'm there myself.
Recommend you just respawn Bolgard and then get a lift.
God dang it.
Okay. Don't spawn in just yet. We'll wait for a blob of call signs moving in to make their way here.
This fucking game.
How lucky is that guy?
It's not gonna get off.
I really lost the spawn 50-50 both times and have my way over again.
So yeah, does anyone know if the Javelin does what it did last year, where the fleet shows up on the map? Or is it just permanently?
It's currently at Lawville, from the looks of it. Is that the Lawville marker, or is that
That's
a bug
party members.
marker?
There is a there is something there, isn't there?
Is there where the boards around? Because they told us last year where it was at. I don't know if Port Olisar's equipped with those.
Apparently that was too convenient, so they removed it for this year.
Of course, of course.
Back on
Oh,
comms.
thank God.
The fucking T-posing EVA, dude. That's EVA
so
too,
good.
dude.
Looks amazing.
It goes so hard.
Maybe that should be our parade march.
Looks like it got me in game, so
Yeah, we're gathering a strut B, but
it's gonna be a minute.
Actually, I just zoomed in. I think Bolgard's just in the middle of space, apparently. I thought that was the fleet marker.
Alright, whoever needed the additional outlaw kit, you can meet me in the middle of strut B and I'll get you hooked up.
It's alright, thank you, mate. I spawned in, died, got spawned at Lawville, so I've got my kit now, but thank you.
Alright.
It's still the panels. I'm looking at a Spectrum post about this edition. Airlock part 2.
I love how the airlock just didn't care about any sort of cooldown for cycling.
Sorry, which strut are we on again?
B for
B.
butt
Beta.
cheeks.
Alright then. Strut butt cheeks, here I come.
It's that Pathfinder phonetic code.
I'll meet you on the butt cheeks, buddy.
Which shop was it that sold the water again?
Clothing
The clothes
shop.
shop.
Not the armor shop, the clothes shop.
So currently there is a missing
Thank you.
Expo Hall and Javelin tour in live.
Are we all here and ready for the ship?
Wait, one. Who isn't at Port Alisar that is in the Port Alisar radius, not if you're a Lawville.
Full 2 up still loading.
Okay.
Second roll call. Who is not on strut Bravo?
3-1.
Okay, get over to strut Bravo now. It's the one with all the call signs on it.
Okie dokie.
Third roll call. Who loves hamburgers?
Me.
3-7.
Yo, toast.
Only with cheese. Otherwise, I don't want to know about it.
Let's take that spare uniform.
Sorry, what do you mean when you say strut? I can't see any call signs.
So there's letters printed on the signs. It says like A, B, C, or D. There's 4 compartments essentially at Port Alisar.
Oh, Port Alisar, not Orison.
Yep, that's what the rally point said.
Yep.
Oh, right, okay.
Okay.
Bonk.
Oh, I got the underfit. Alright.
Alright, we're going to have comms cleared. Aztec's going to spawn in his 600 die. The 2 sentries will be... Who did I ask for? Aztec and me. Notorious and Krem, you're going to take the helm, so you get priority loading. And everyone else will move in pairs, and you'll form pairs on the pad. You won't sprint, you won't run. Right, Aztec, where is it?
B00.
Alright, move yourselves over to Bravo 00.
Copy.
Remember, no running. Light jog at most, and try and wait for the airlock to fill up before cycling it. Look
There you go,
behind
mate.
Thank you, toast.
No problem.
Gift coming your way.
I just arrived at Crusader. I'll be there in 2 shakes.
Oh Jesus, that's a packed airlock.
Don't need everyone in one airlock. Can do 2
Don't
runs.
Don't we though?
Remember, you're not going to start going up that elevator until you get the go-ahead to do that. Just start forming up the ranks in 2, with the exception to Krem, who can board immediately.
Oh well, thanks, man.
Welcome.
Running 856, we just broke the space-time continuum.
What? Yeah, sounds like it.
I was gonna say, yeah.
You know those comms that you get in Star Wars? Like when the ship's radioing the little X-Wings and stuff? That's exactly what that sounded like.
Nerd.
Shut the fuck up.
It just sounded like a droid.
Okay, 4-2 in, but it looks unplayable. Choppy as hell.
Well, just give it a second, French. You know how Star Citizen works.
Cooling elevator.
3-3 starboard stag.
Sorry, I joined a little
Hi,
late.
Port Stag.
Where is everyone?
read the announcement, and you will have full details of where we are. We are currently at the rally point.
Alright, thank you.
Okay, board, nice and slow, no running or dry humping
Once
each other.
again, I gave no permission for anyone to board other than the helm, so no fucker should be on that elevator right now, other than for Krem. Pay attention to what you're being told. Start forming 2 columns, like you were instructed. Not rows, columns, one behind the other. Okay, it's actually a little bit bigger than I thought it was, so we can board in 4s, which is cool. Go ahead and jump off the elevator there, Rusty. Alright, Krem, you on board?
Affirm. Beginning silent pre-flight checks.
Okay, roger. First 4 onto the elevator. Go ahead and send up, and then move to the bar. Move those columns forwards.
5-4 buttons just behind you.
Yeah, you don't need to go up
Send
for
them
next,
up.
just for next time.
I'll guide them just which way to go.
Alright, roger.
Okay, so if 2 can go to the rear of the ship where I'm standing, and 2 to the fore, we'll see the elevators on the port side of the ship. Just through this doorway here.
What level are we heading to?
Up to the top floor, and then to the rear of the ship.
Pre-flight checks complete. No issues.
Roger that.
Keep it 2 to an elevator on those small personal elevators.
Aztec, we need that elevator back down. Maybe we've got an entire carrier strike group to load up here.
Yep, coming back down now.
Next form,
Okay.
load up.
System down. Game crashed. Restarting.
As soon as 4 are on board, stand up and make your way to the bar. Don't worry about guiding them there every time, Aztec, just wait down here.
Roger. 7-8, you got the button here?
Sending it up. Outlaw 37, no running at all.
Send it back down, last man off, or one of the sentries if there's a button.
Yep, my apologies, forgot to turn down my movement.
Just get up there and I see you just sprint off the elevator.
Anyone still at Lorville? Because I can't spawn any ships in, apparently.
Under fusion.
Anyone near Lorville able to rescue Bogard?
Negative, sorry.
Just keep trying, it will work, generally.
And I was stuck on the screen, I can't even leave it. It's just stuck.
Outlaw 49, if you look towards the panel next to you, should be near the strut there. Be the button to go up.
Keep in mind there's a Deemer floating around to our left.
Toast, can you
On it.
Lovely stuff, thank you.
Yeah, that's my Redeemer.
Oh, right.
Such a shame you can't pick anything up.
Okay, next 4 up.
Button should be YU57.
Send it.
Okay, anyone else making their way over to the pad?
I'm in queue, number 29.
Okay, if you're not on board Assad, then you'll just have to make your own way to where we're heading. collapse sentry.
Do that. Okay.
Roger. Collapsing steady.
Send it up. Is there not stairs on this one to get to the top?
No, it's the front and the rear elevator.
We can pick the next two. Two more on here.
Oh, is there stairs in the crew quarters?
There's
Right,
stairs at
Renegade
the front of the
5-7.
ship,
Hit
but
the button
I
when
don't know
you're
if they go all the way back.
They should go up. I seem to remember doing CQB on the ship and it had stairs, I thought.
There's two versions of the ship. One has a central staircase, one has not.
Right.
This one doesn't because that's the lift.
Nope, this way, this way, this way, this way.
By the lift.
Anybody's
Permission to
lost.
dust off from the paths to a close
Helm.
holding position.
You are clear to dust off.
Alright, dusting up.
Anyone not at the bar, come to my position and then just make your way up the stairs, and the bar's on the right hand side.
Huh, we can't sit in these seats anymore.
I recommend once you're done moving any inventory across, you stand yourselves at ease to negate force reactions. Are those drinks actually physicalized, or are they?
Nope.
And they're just pretty. Okay.
The ones on the Redeemer are, but they crashed the ship.
Wonderful.
Okay, we're at a holding position about the station.
Okay, move across whatever you need. Don't forget the smart civvies.
I'm gonna need to buy another T-shirt, Tycho, down at the Horizon.
That's fine, you'll have time to do that.
Has anyone got a spare bottle of water?
They also sell water down there as well, as long as you're not critical.
That's not too bad.
Okay, who hasn't sorted their kit out? Shouldn't be pouring too much across.
Sorry guys, my internet just died. That's why I just got lost.
That's fine, you'll just have to regroup with us at your own speed.
Sure.
Okay, so the Javelin, the fleet markers don't seem to be showing this year, so we're just going to go directly to Orison Dockyard, and we will see if it's down there. If it's not down there, then we will just move straight to the expo. Alright. Helm, they in a course for Orison.
Aye, aye, course I didn't. 2 jumps.
Wait, one. Okay, Helm, clear the jump.
Aye, aye, spilling underlining. All hands stand by for quantum travel. All hands, quantum travel in seconds. 3, 2, 1, jump. Good jump. Waypoint complete.
Whose is this first time doing Fleet Week?
642.
4-6.
5-9.
First time with Pathfinders.
Yeah, quite a few of you doing Fleet Week for the first
6-3.
time.
Good jump.
Party lead, can I have an invite, please?
You should still be in the party, French.
Negative.
Okay, just join our friends and I'll invite you when you're in the server.
It's my first one where we haven't crashed horribly. Does that count?
No.
We haven't got to Orison yet. Just wait.
The first one with 30 people.
All hands, quantum travel complete.
Is it just because it's my ship, or can everybody cycle to the outside view?
No, I can do that as well.
Outside, yeah.
Yeah, I can see the outside too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's quite a few ships
No,
that
that's new.
let you do that. I think it's the ones that are particularly like touring, like the 890. You can do it as well.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's nice we can see ourselves through the window down there.
I can see my face from here.
Hi,
Also, while we did a restart, I deleted my user folder, and the reason my FPS is already a lot higher than it was before.
I'm getting ready for my computer to blow up. What are you doing?
Yeah, last year they had a Fleet Week marker to track the movement of the Pegasus and the Javelin.
Okay, Fortune's in.
Come on.
Okay, just meet us at Orison, French. Don't forget your cities.
Okay, loading in.
Hang on.
I need the weapons powered down. Get rid of that bloody turret on the back. Good screenshot.
Send you an invite, Remy. And I sent one for you, French, as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Krem, do you see those red lights to our port?
AFAB.
Off the port bow? Yeah, burn towards those.
Center of those.
Yep, that's the plan. Course adjusted.
Very well.
What's the name of the massive vessel that's also floating around?
Bengal.
Bengal, that's it.
The music at Orison is very cool.
I was just thinking that. It sounded a bit like Highlanders, Who Wants to Live Forever, the Queen thing.
Yeah, very sort of epic.
I like everything about Orison apart from how you get to it.
Absolutely same. The visual aesthetic is fantastic, but getting there takes a fucking minute.
So you can appreciate the lights coming into view, especially the blinking lights of August Davis.
CIG, please, flying is too hard.
I want my universe to be massive. No, not travel times. Anything but that.
Yeah, this is just getting to and from a port from Spedbar.
Planets are big. Shock horror.
Wait until we get Pyro.
Yeah.
Oi.
This is nothing yet.
Oi.
We'll have to open up
Bobby.
a new channel on Discord that's search and rescue.
Bobby.
Some idiots.
Enough.
3-2 heading to Orison.
Wait till we get Pyro, I'll see you guys in 2035.
Order 4.
Apparently, in terms of real life scale, Orison is around the same size as Earth, so.
Orison is the same size as Earth.
Yeah.
That's a big city.
In universe, it's like 1,000, like very big planet, but its actual scale in game is about Earth size.
Fusion. What? Orison isn't a planet. It's a gas giant.
It's also free real estate.
Yeah, it's also Crusaders, but not Horizon.
station.
Oh fuck! I see what you mean.
I was gonna say the planet's Crusader.
Yeah.
What's that into?
Go back to school,
Welcome.
alright?
Welcome to Fusion's brain.
What brain?
How do I get out of it?
You
Take
drop.
the first door on the left.
Drop it. You're not having fucking Palmer file.
They really teach kids nothing these days.
Oh yeah, look at that. Red coming up in the background there, that's gorgeous.
You're gorgeous.
Hell yeah. Report to the ship as soon as possible. We'll bang, okay?
I mean, the captain scores as Jason the better than this. Crazy.
There's a big window at the front, so we're gonna watch.
Big enough for a threesome.
Big enough for a fivesome.
Wow. It's called unit bonding.
So this is the celebration that you guys had planned, I see.
That's what the civvies are for.
Wait until you get your few drinks down you.
Pathfinder orgy confirmed.
Oh, we are all coming into port together.
Phrasing.
Almost like it was intentional.
I see what you did.
You couldn't be funny on purpose.
Damn.
Really doing my fleet sergeant like that.
Is the expo center that in the distance with the red light on top of it? On our port side now?
That's the red light district.
Nice. Go there first.
T-max until touchdown.
I think my favourite thing about this gathering is the outlaw that is down in like the fetal position, not quite sure what to do in this ship with more than 3 seats.
That's me.
More than
that,
one already
Azra?
creeps me out.
Yeah. I'm scared
I'm at
for
the
my
bar,
life.
exactly where I'm supposed to be.
He's not bought me my drink yet, so I've got to stay here.
Tell you what, when you stop crashing to the ground, we'll think about it.
Suck my
Let me get
nuts.
deployed.
Morgan, are you the bartender?
I mean, I could be, but I can't mix drinks, so.
But he can end Bart whenever he wants.
Can I get an orange squash?
Okay, the same way that we get on the ship is the same way we're going to exit. You're going to queue in twos, we'll board 4 at a time onto the main elevator. The same guys that monitors the entrance will do the same for the exit. When you get to the spaceport elevator, we'll do 6 at a time on that elevator. But just be, actually no, fuck that, we'll do 4 at a time. Just to make super sure no one gets snuffed. Once you get topside, just wait for further orders. Right, start making your way to the elevator.
Remember to take kit off the ship.
Yep, transport it onto the port. Good shout.
Wonderful, my inventory's full on Orson, I can't do that. Incredible.
Skill issue.
I literally spent
How do you
all
make an
day
inventory full?
free.
You buy a fuck ton of Pioneers and have it
Missiles.
duplicated again and again.
Missiles, missiles, missiles.
I feel that. I got like 200 Pioneers as well.
Just 200?
2 people on the back elevators, 2 people to myself, and 3 free. There's an elevator at the front here, just to speed things up a bit.
There we go.
Remember, you're running through the ship.
Thank you for the saved flight, 446.
Ski, if you want to shove your shit in my backpack, I can hold it
I
for
was
you.
literally about to ask, yeah. Where are you, bud?
Sunday drone.
Oh, I see you.
Who drove the buggy here?
I'll wait over here by the side.
I
with
really
the
like the
bipods.
size of your
Stay
gun,
there.
3-3.
Once you're done.
You go.
Sorry, is that a Grey Cat?
Next pair up.
There is a PTV on board, yes.
3-2 here. I just landed in Orison.
Okay, just report
Thank
to
you, Blood, you're a
the
legend.
Starport Lounge.
Good to go. Got it.
Leader.
Where the fuck do you even land at Horizon?
Go towards the blinking red lights. You should see all our pips as well.
Yeah. I'm just looking for the pad they assigned me, which I cannot find.
Notorious.
Yep. I didn't select this. I selected top deck, and here I am on the floor.
Also, Taika, there are 2 elevators.
Next pair up.
Do you want a parade for me, Taika?
Hang on.
When we get up there, we can just hang them out for now, because I need to organise it.
Do you want us to go up the elevator right now or wait?
You can start going to
Disembark?
the Starport Lounge. Yeah, take the spaceport elevator. Start going. No more than 4 per that elevator. We don't want to end up with someone getting pushed off to their death and having to fly all the way back from Lawville or something.
There are 4 elevators from the hangar back to the main area.
Next pair.
Yeah, send us.
Disembark. And final pair, you included as stack.
Roger.
Great time in Diggity.
Don't let that. It's hasn't rendered.
It's a visual thing, just walk in.
SV, mate.
Oh, someone ran me out.
Clear to disembark.
It's my
No,
make sure
it's
that
the elevator.
make sure that you walk very slowly onto these
the race is
elevators.
going up.
Very slowly.
I'm just going
Yeah,
to phone out of the
3-1 just
station.
died.
Nice.
Off comms, one mic.
That's why I mean I gave that briefing about slow movement and caution, was to avoid that happening.
In the elevators, there's an option Javelin too, so I think it takes you straight to it maybe.
Okay, well we will just regroup on the top deck here, but chances are that that's good. That's looking good. Ooh, lag.
The space station hadn't loaded in for me, and I.
There's a few people at easing. Don't do that.
Yeah, if you stand at ease before people get here, it desyncs your character position, and you end up looking miles away for someone else. So
I just alt F4 the elevator, even though I was 10 feet away, just kicked me out of the building.
Yeah, same here.
It's the elevator's bumping you out of, yeah.
Yeah, if you exit to menus quick enough, you should be able to just spawn at Orison.
yeah, that's a good idea. If you are kicked out of the city because of a bug, back out to menus and rejoin quickly. And if you're topside, do me a favor and don't move around. Just wait out for further orders.
Topside.
Systems back online.
Oi!
Okay, once we've got the majority of people here, we're going to move to the Javelin tour guide, but we won't do that just yet. We'll give everyone a chance to kind of regroup here. And then again, slowly, for lessons that you've just learned going into this elevator, move down to the Javelin, we'll reform there, and then we'll move on to the Javelin. Who hasn't been on this Javelin before? We're all going to have
6-4.
2-4-9.
3-1.
Robin.
Okay, sweet.
6-3.
What's going to happen?
Go for 6.
Okay, what's going to happen then, guys, is once we're down there, chances are we won't have very far to walk. What I'll be doing is I will be sending groups of 8 at a time with spacing of about 2 minutes to 4 minutes between each of you, and the idea is that you're going to rotate through the javelin, and then once you're done, you're just going to move off the javelin, or I'll call you to a briefing room where the briefing will commence. So I'll let you guys have a look around the javelin before we talk about the Pathfinders.
3-1 having to return to the menus because I've got a black screen.
What hangar is the ship in? I didn't get a chance to pull my stuff off before I got yeeted.
Wait one. I'll recall it.
Tycho out here organising this javelin tour like a school trip.
Who wants to hold hands with me?
It's basically what battlefield tours are in the military.
Do you have a little flag?
600
Remember
is
your
at hangar
buddy.
10.
Copy, thank you.
If you're not at the lobby right now, other than Azra, because I can hear him, who needs time to get here?
I
spawn in Lorville.
3-1.
3-2.
Okay. All right, I'm going to give you guys a couple of minutes, and then I'm going to start moving people down, just so we can kick the tour off, and those of you that arrive late will just jump on the final group to go through. I'm just going to go for a quick bio. I'll start doing that when I'm back. Be right back.
We're not enough comms.
So any where I can burn drinks in this room? Yeah.
Pretty sure there's a guy outside on the right.
I can
Just
drop
ask
one
if
for
there's
you.
any
With
Something.
off comms.
Oh, ill worries. Oh, right. Just saying. Ice cream. Yummy.
Okay, Alt F4ing worked. It spawned me in the Habs or the Sin. I don't know why I had a stroke
Yeah,
there.
boy.
All that combat logging, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god, a combat logger. He needs to get banned.
Kill him.
Get me some fizzy.
Hey, look, poofy shirts.
Did someone just litter?
People have been littering all evening. It's awful.
If you throw it off the side of the platform, it'll get crushed into dust.
Might as well go and grab a beer.
Great plastic berg of Crusader.
You can
Seems
never
like
litter
the
on a
acid
gas
tank
can.
loading.
I'll be right back.
Anyone know what the fix is for the quantum bug?
You're going to have to be more specific. Which quantum bug?
Which one of the 20?
The one where you point at some place with great difficulty, and then when finally it launches you, it goes 90 degrees to any direction and takes you somewhere else.
I think
Yeah,
it points you at this on there.
Turn yourself off, turn yourself back on, retry.
Copy, cycling second time.
That doesn't work, make sure you select the
3-1 off
place.
comms for a minute.
If that doesn't work, go to a QT marker first, then go to the place.
4-9 back on comms.
Okay.
If all else fails, jump off a cliff.
Yeah, it's so much trouble getting into the server. I don't feel like leaving it, but I may have no choice.
Fuck me, my guy looks like he's brainless.
True to real life, then, isn't it?
The art imitates real life.
Thought the facial capture didn't work yet like that.
When are we getting scanned in character heads? That'd be sick.
Make it like my NBA 2K character.
Okay, so guys, listen in. A little bit of bad news. For whatever reason, general CIG fuck up as per usual. The Javelin tour isn't actually active at the moment. So what we'll do is we'll work that into Sunday's event instead of today's event, and it'll be guaranteed to be there around by then because they'll have unfucked the system as per usual. But what we'll do then is we're going to move down to the Expo Center, which is absolutely active. And that involves moving to the shuttle platforms and getting the correct shuttle. So what we're going to do, don't start running anywhere because I haven't told you to go anywhere. is we're going to form up and move down as a unit. Okay, this is where we're going to do a little bit of experimental, quote-unquote, marching, i.e. walking. So firstly, on this blue carpet, and if you dropped cans, pick those cans up and place them at the sides so you're not fucking littering.
3-1 is back on comms.
Alright, firstly, I'd like 2 Marines in front of me here on the exit. First 2 Marines, make sure you've got good internet and you're confident in leading the formation. So I'm going to have trained Marines at the very least take the front positions. So Riot's fine. Blood, move stuff up here.
Yep, on my way.
And if you are going to be in the front of the formation, I recommend that you look to your left and your right and cover off the man next to you as best you can, at least for a starting position. So 4-1, you need to be forwards.
Roger, I was going to slot for blood.
Okay, 3-8, filing behind. Let the civvy walk past. Jackal, let the civilian walk past you. You don't need to be miles off, just step a few to the side. Okay, Marines start filing in behind. 5-4, where's your P4?
On my back.
Oh, okay, interesting. Your P4 is looks like a railgun.
I have both. I'll remove the railgun if you like it.
Yes, remove the railgun. We're not going into battle. Do you see troops on parade carrying fucking anti-tank?
Yeah, Russia,
Depends.
All right, is that all the Marines apart from blood? It's just coming up now.
Need the ship spawned again, whoever ship it was.
Blood, you can dress in at the rear, mate. You'll look after the formation rear for the Marines.
Do we have a slash follow in this game?
Okay, make sure you just got the P4 on your back and remove the backpack as well.
Roger.
Should be back at hangar 10, whoever needs the 600i.
Thank you.
Let me center her off left.
Just behind Diggity. Okay, Outlaw, start filing in. Again, don't all fucking run in. 4-9.
Do you have a consistent side you like the P4 on, Tycho? So they're all on left shoulder or right shoulder?
Yeah, good shout. Let's put it on the right shoulder, guys, if you can.
Same will go for Navsec P8 on the right shoulder.
Yeah. Go into third person. Speak up if you don't know your left from your right. Alright, is that all Outlaw good? Rumi, what are you wearing? It's certainly not uniform.
Sorry, I haven't had a chance to get uniform yet.
Step out from the formation then. 4-7, are you in position? Good. Make sure you are lining off with the person opposite you, 4-7, and not just making your own spacing. So you need to take a step back. Use third person. Alright. Trident, file in behind. Let's have Navsec up front. So if you're wearing a Navsec uniform, use the front.
So Aztec, that's Krem in front of you, not behind you. So if you could step out so that Krem is adjacent to Cookie.
Roger.
Creme on my screen, you're not wearing correct uniform, possibly rendering issue. Just check it for me.
Yep, mine's correct. Looks like rendering issue.
3-1 is still trying to load into the game. I'm
Okay.
having no luck.
Don't worry about it, mate. Just keep quiet for now then. Okay, you don't want to be stood at ease or anything like that as well. Just kind of make sure that you're centered off the man behind you. Or in front of you, rather.
That's like a Notorious. You're quite squished up to Cookie.
Okay, so who knows? That's a probably a question I should have asked you. At the Marines, who knows where the expo is and where the shuttles are?
Vision Center.
None of the Marines. Okay.
I've got it, for the shuttle at least. So we'll pass forward through here. We'll take the right-hand side. We'll go around. As if it's a roundabout, we'll use the exit to the front of us at current. We'll hang a left, down some stairs. You'll see the elevators.
Okay, so Blood, what I'm going to get you to do essentially when we're coming up to a turn, you're going to use the words command left wheel and right wheel to move the formation. Okay, and essentially front pair, that means that you will move off. If you're on the inside step short, that means slow down your speed, scroll down your mouse wheel. And if you're on the outside of the formation, i.e. the longer bend, you speed up your mouse wheel a little bit. None of you should be running though. Keep in mind desync, just all you're going to try and do is just roughly aim to maintain your positions, okay guys? So it's a little bit of an experiment. And then when I call parade halt, right, or carrier strike group halt, you will reform as we are now. So look at how we are now is basically how I want you to be when we're stopping. So if you're desynced or all over the place, just try and walk back in, okay? And the formation speed is going to be set off the man in front of you. So front pair, do a quick little test moving forwards. I would say this speed that I'm moving at now, this is as fast as I want you to go, all right? So line up with me and kind of just fucking try and get the same speed. You don't want it any faster than that. Turn around. Slow it down a little bit. Shouldn't need to work. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come back here. Come back here, you fucking mentalists. Move when I tell you to move. Don't panic, right? Fucking hitting all the buttons on the keyboard.
Missed click.
Alright, once again, a little bit slower than before. Alright. Essentially, the word of command I'm going to give you will be by the front, quick march. Right.
Copy that.
Alright, listen in. And it's only for the front pair to get this right first. Try and get the shoulder to shoulder again. Alright, by the front, quick march. You just want to walk straight forwards. You want to pick your speed up a little bit there, man on the left. For one, you want to just mouse wheel forwards 1, I think, to get on the same speed.
Roger.
Alright, and then obviously the guys behind, you want to be up their asses, 5-meter spacing minimum, 10-meter spacing maximum. Alright, so Bloods, when we're heading off through here, is it going to be left wheel or right wheel?
Right wheel.
Okay, and then is it immediate? Are we going straight forwards essentially, or are we going hard?
Half right, half left, half left, half right.
Alright, okay. No more than 2 commands at a time, I think, otherwise we're chancing fate. So half right and half left.
Why don't we get Blood on the front row?
It's actually easier if he sees it from behind.
You guys want me to sing some drill instructor cadence?
Yes, please.
Let's get the formation walking down right first, and then if you guys don't fuck it up too badly, we'll see if Blood can let off some fat tunes. Alright, listen in. As soon as I give you the quick march, Blood, you'll take over with left wheel and right wheel. And the other word of command I will give is halt. Alright, listen in. Retired veterans as well, fall in at the rear. You guys can follow in with your smart close with the spacing of about 20 meters. So if you're not in formation, follow on 20 meters at the rear. Just adopt the same formation. And if you arrived late, Azra, then slot in now. Slot in behind 3-1, Azra.
I'm up, systems down.
Okay.
Still want to interrupt.
Yep, no worries. Alright, listen in. Carrier strike group. By the front, quick march.
Parade, half right.
Slow your speed down if you find yourself getting up the ass of the man in front of you.
Parade, half left. Parade, half left. Parade, half right. Parade, left wheel.
Police, put your hands up! Police, get down now! Get down! Hands in the air! Police, put your hands up! Put your hands up and get down! Police, get those hands up! Police, hands up! Hands in the air! Police, drop your weapons!
Why do you professionally say, I am not paid enough to do this?
If you ever see a crocodile doing this, someone's about to become a hashtag. So crocodiles are covered in pressure sensors. Those sensors are why you might be able to get away with doing this, but if one drop of sweat falls, your head and body are divorced. Those pressure sensors are so sensitive that they can detect the smallest disturbance.
Stop.
Basically, a butterfly that goes through dipping and they feel. Not only are a crocodile's jaws more sensitive than your fingertips, now for real, Google it. I don't want to believe it either. Crocodiles can figure out exactly where you are, even in complete darkness. So when water's too murky to see, what they'll do is
Parade, left wheel.
Stop.
Nope, wrong, right wheel.
and use that to figure out exactly where its next meal is. All while you never see it coming. This is probably why crocodiles put an estimated 1,000 people on milk cartons.
Catch up, Bogart.
So it's all syncy for me. I don't see anything what's happening for me.
I didn't ask for a whole fucking conversation from you. I just gave you an order.
Wait. Alright.
Parade, hold. Close up the gaps. Front pair, move forwards until you're basically nose to the sign. Is down these elevators?
Yep.
Okay, roger that. Alright, when I give you the word of command, parade fall out, what you're going to do is the front four, as in count your numbers down, front four will come to this elevator here where I am now. Front four, see?
Roger.
I'm in
Roger.
need of another invite to the party.
Second four, as in the 8th, you guys going here, see?
See.
Next four, you guys are going to go to the 3rd elevator here, see?
See. Roger.
Right. The next 4 after that, on the opposite side of the elevators, you guys are going to go to this elevator over here. See that?
See.
Next 4, this is your elevator, and so on. Alright? So when I give you the word of command, parade, fall out, what you're going to do is you're going to turn to your left, and you're going to march forwards, and then you're going to disperse to your assigned elevators. Right, who's the call sign that was asking for an invite? If you don't tell me your name, I can't invite you.
It's Poe.
Say that again?
Renegade
POH.
4-2. Trident 3-1.
It'll be POH3R though, in game.
Are you on our server, PO?
I believe I'm just loading in now.
Okay, ask me when you're in the server.
I thought I was, but
Okay, well ask me when
apparently
you
not.
know that you're in the server, okay mate? Right, listen in. Parade. Fall out. As soon as you're in position, open your elevators, move on board, move downstairs. Once you exit your elevators, try and remember the order of march that you were in prior.
Shush!
And reform facing the direction of travel. Amazing.
That's so fucking awkward. Oh, hello there.
First 4 face the model ship. Should be able to start your formation just before the blue line.
Bobby!
Right here where I'm standing.
Bobby!
Line. Renegade 4-1.
We've got Try to make sure we give plenty of space for those who haven't made it down yet.
Sparrow, come in.
I just realised both the 2 guys that said they were going to record are systems down essentially, so is there a 3rd member that's recording?
Yeah, I'm recording.
Thanks.
4-6.
I can follow the formation third if you want.
Shush.
Oh, you can fall in now.
Straighten up those lines.
Okay.
I can't put my helmet on for formation. That's what made me go systems down last time.
It doesn't matter. You can still parade with no helmet. Alright. The shuttle, is that going to be Cloudview or Providence for the expedition?
Vision Center.
It's the second
Oh,
to
yeah,
the left.
Roger. So we'll march down there, and then what we'll do, guys, is we'll all try and get on the same shuttle. So when we're getting on board the shuttle, they don't take very long, okay, to depart. So essentially, again, we're not going to sprint on, but a little bit more urgency when we're boarding. Don't worry about getting on the shuttle until I tell you embark the shuttle. Okay, you'll probably see a shuttle come into the station and then depart. Right. Are you in the server now, Po?
No, still loading.
Okay, mate.
Well, too, I'm in the server, but I don't get any pips.
That doesn't really matter. Just move to the shuttle bay. And if you don't find us there, go to the Vision Center.
Copy.
Yeah, there you are, Po. Alright, anyone not in position yet? Good. The shuttle that we're going to be boarding is the furthest left. Front pair, you're going to be halting there, and then we're going to reform in this formation facing the shuttle. Alright, listen in. Carrier strike group by the right, quick march, left wheel. Right wheel. Slow that speed down a little bit for one.
Left rank, catch up.
Make sure you're moving in a straight line, front guys. Carrier strike group. Halt.
Bobby!
Reform yourselves. 4-1, come back a little bit. Alright, in pairs. Okay, so when the pair in front of you is moved off, you move. Okay, so the front pair, move to the front of the shuttle gate now. So to your left, move. Spectre 3-8, follow on. Still maintaining that formation. Outsider, let's go.
Shuttle's inbound.
Yeah, we're not going to get this one. Bag Eco, follow the man in front. Let's go. Common sense. Okay, if it happens that you end up cut off by the shuttle, then just take the next one. Bogard, stand up. Okay, we're not going to get on... Ah, yeah, fuck it, we'll get on this one. Board, embark now. Move to the far end of the shuttle when you board, the far end. Pick up the pace a little bit. Not too much, just
5 seconds.
Move your fucking ass.
2 seconds.
Trident, we're gonna halt. We're gonna get the next one.
Yeah, if you didn't make it, get the next one, guys. Take a seat if you're near a seat. If you can't get a seat,
take the front seat.
Stand at ease. Alright, if you don't make a seat, then just stand at ease somewhere nearby.
Next shuttle will be inbound in 1 minute.
In the interim, I'll tidy up those lines.
Feral, left rank, 3-1 right rank, Dren and 4-7, you are the front, Dren left, 4-7 right.
4-2 joining formation.
Fucking hell, imagine if the subways were this quick in real life.
A couple hundred meters a second.
To be fair, submarines are planes.
I'd be happy if the ones in Germany ever even arrived on time, let alone be this fast.
Do not get me
If
started
they
on-
had them in the US.
We will depart in 30 seconds or you will die.
Did you know that in Japan?
That was the worst German impression I've ever heard in my life, and I've watched American movies, so that's fucking impressive.
Better board.
Board.
Yeah, in Japan, if they're late, they apologize and they also lose their jobs.
Yeah, if they're about 10 seconds late, you get a note from your employer to explain why you're late.
Wow. The real life Lawville.
If you're 20 seconds late, they make you commit seppuku.
Dishonorabaru.
Samurai comes up and goes, "Get out of here." Your head off.
The point of seppuku is that you kill yourself and not have someone else kill you.
Alright, Marines on the first shuttle as we're approaching the dock.
Alright.
Stand yourselves up. Hook up. No, I'm kidding.
Green
light.
server now.
On
Somebody
second
tap on the
shuttle,
roof.
if there's a seat near you, take it.
Alright, so we're going to be disembarking on our starboard sides. Don't hang about. First pair, you're going to disembark, push forwards. Remember, you've got a lot of people behind you. Don't sprint off, but make sure you exit in a timely manner. Stand by to disembark. Disembark. Let's go. We got 7 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3. Spectre, looks like you're going on a fucking day trip. 2, 1. See you later, Spectre.
See ya!
Spectre timed out TeamSpeak, by the way.
Okay, roger that.
You gotta find that funny.
Alright, stop moving and form yourselves back up. Same as before, Marines up front.
I'm in a different organ.
Marines reference Azure. I want you starting off up here.
That'll do
Copy that.
no further than that.
Right here.
Second shuttle disembark order will be opposite of embark order, so that we don't end up trying to run into each other to get off. Once we're off, then we'll rejoin the formation.
Okay, Ezra, thank you. Fall in.
Shuttle 2, 20 seconds.
Slowest red phase ever.
Will I get my red face stick after this?
Shuttle
wait
2,
till I
stand by
get
to
the parade
disembark.
deck.
Yep, starboard side.
Turn around, Fusion.
Shuttle 2, disembark.
Fix yourselves, Marines. That fucking spacing
Bobby.
looks like ass.
It's gonna make you eat the poo-poo if you don't fix it.
Go into third person mode, look to the man on your left. You should be shoulder to shoulder with that man.
Who's
Make a
sniffing my
slight
bum?
recommendation to go up to that Invictus sign and stand right under it and make a real good picture.
Try to stand out of formation for now. Just make sure Outlaw's got plenty of space.
Remember previous order.
No sec at the front.
French join the Marines. Currently forming with Outlaw.
Okay, we can grab 4-9 and move you to the rear. And French, you can move forwards and take 4-9's position.
No pips, I don't know where he is.
4-9's
empty spot to my left.
4-9, go ahead and turn your flashlight on. It's just here.
6 slots back, right rank. Yep, you got it.
Are you in the party French?
No party invite, or no pips.
Okay. Still have a few of you that haven't loaded in yet. Is anyone else experiencing that, or is it just me?
I think it's just you.
Looks fine on my end.
3-1, you have a civilian flirting with you.
Press Alt and then the third person
I
button.
see. She likes me.
Oi.
There we go, everyone's loaded in there. Alright, so the lovely little Invictus sign there, so obviously I'm going to grab a few screenshots quick. Okay, so who's been in the expo hall before? Blood, have you been here yet?
No.
Okay, cool. Who has been here? Nobody been here yet? Okay, cool.
We have a spectator.
Well, we are in the city, so I would be surprised if we didn't have at least one. Okay, so what's going to happen, guys, is we essentially don't know the layout of the center, so we are going to march forwards until we hit an obvious entry point. We'll hold up at that entry point and we'll form ourselves into ranks for the briefing. Okay, if I just wait here a minute. Okay, so we're going to go downstairs and we're going to go into one of the entry bays, and then we'll just go from there.
I'll make my way to you guys now.
Yeah, keep comms clear unless, I don't know, an Idris is coming in and about to railgun us all. Alright, listen in. Front pair, I want you to just check your speeds quickly, guys. Just want you to reduce them to an appropriate speed, not too fast, not too slow. Try and do it so you're in sync with each other, so I'll call out for you two, just to get your speeds correct. So front pair only, front pair by the front, quick march. Line up with me, use your third person, just slow it down a little bit. There you go, that's the speed, okay. Reform. Obviously, second pair, give them about 5 meters to get in front of you, and then follow on and copy their movement speed. Okay, get out your mobi-glass. Duty.
I'm not in it.
Okay, interesting. Alright. Carry strike group by the front. Quick march. Left hand front marker. Make sure you're following the middle of the path. Right hand marker, follow him. Third. We have quite an interested visitor. Eyes left.
I thought that was an actual eclipse looking through a window. I'm retarded.
Taicho, did
Hello there.
I didn't get an invite, I don't think.
I'm a bit busy marching
sorry.
the entire carry strike. Yeah, so just wait out.
No worries.
This is so fucked for me. Everyone's jumping back and forwards.
I'm also getting decent, yeah.
Enjoy the brief periods where it does work.
I've not seen a parade in real life. Pretty sure that's how we go.
Depends on what type of parade you're on about.
Alright, clear comms. Keep moving forward. We're overtaken if he takes too long. Alright, listen in. Carrier strike group. Halt. Keep moving until you meet the front pair and reform.
Bobby, get off.
Okay, so what I'd like you to do in the order of march right now, so front pair will lead on. Front pair, you're essentially going to follow me in this direction, and you are going to stop with your boots at the gold line. So front pair, move to my position now, and second pair follow on. Center off in front of me, 4-1 and 6-4. So more towards me, 6-4, because you're going fucking miles away.
Please clear the hatch.
System
Shuttle
shift.
will be departing.
Ball guards, center off. Me. Closer, a little bit closer, right. A little bit to your right. And stop there. facing that direction. Beauregard, take a step forwards, use your third person, cover off the man beside you. Buggy,
Bobby.
step forwards. Diggity forwards. 3-7 forwards. Good,
Bobby.
good. Okay, 4-9, can you dress beside 4-7? Just in front of 7-8. Right here. 4-7, take a step back. 4-9, outlaw 4-9.
Yep.
Move yourself here.
Roger that.
There you go. And our fusion can move next to Aztec. Lovely. Alright. Okay, I'm going to give you a word of command to turn now, and essentially it's going to be a right turn. Is this one of the recruits that was asking for an invite here?
No. I'm currently stuck on the Skyway.
Okay, never mind.
I think it's an NPC.
Yeah, it might be an NPC.
That's one of the guards.
20, you send me 142.
Don't worry about it for now, mate. As long as you're with the group, that's all I care about. Alright, listen in. Carrier strike group. Right. Turn. Okay. And stand yourselves at ease. Use your third person mode to check to see if you're a little bit off. And if it doesn't let you stand at ease, then don't worry about it.
It's always dressed to the right, so we've got a blank file.
Bobby, get down.
Approaching passengers. The shuttle is preparing to hatch. Please prepare to be departing.
Obligatory screenshots. Bear with me. Just check your third person for a minute there, guys. Just make sure that you're facing forwards.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart. Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
The NPC walking in place is kind of ruining the mood here.
Okay.
That's what the Queen's Guard says as well.
Did a nice one for you, Tycho.
Right, so thank you for entertaining the march down there. Hopefully you enjoyed that, and if it's not your cup of tea, then thank you for sticking with it. Obviously the desync isn't really quite there in terms of allowing us to do our perfect marches and things like that, but we tend to make an exception for trying to get it done.
You'll be going back in time out.
Fleet Week, just for the sake of unit pride. You are, after all, representing the UE military. So, welcome to Fleet Week.
Please clear the hatch.
For those of
Shuttle will be
you that aren't
departing.
aware of what Fleet Week is, essentially it is a carry-on from a time when starships weren't all that active in the verse, and the military had to send out a transport to collect various recruits from different planets to take them off to training. And that ship was actually called the Invictus. So that's why the name is carried on today, and it's turned into a celebration of the UE military and the active duty and battle honours that the UE has achieved. So we're going to use this to reflect and look ahead with the UE Pathfinders 7th Carrier Strike Group. So welcome to Fleet Week 2952. Today was all about this briefing, which we're going to run through. The Javelin wasn't quite ready to view just yet due to some mechanical issues on deck. I have been assured that this should be available by Sunday, so essentially we will just roll that into Sunday. After this briefing, we will move into the expo hall itself, so you can have a look at all the latest ships that the UE has to offer. And then following that, we will move on to the bar to enjoy a drink and raise a toast to the Pathfinders, share some war stories and jokes. Okay, so let's reflect on what we've done since the last Fleet Week 2951. We've continued to grow and earn more battle merits, and there were a number of key operations. Not all of the operations made it onto the archives, so we've actually done more than this, but these are the key ones, the key notes. So those of you who were on these operations will remember what I'm talking about. We conducted Operation Pegasus 2, recovering stolen caterpillars from enemy pirates in Microtech, where Outlaw and Trident ruled the skies and enabled a multitude of hot drops with Marines moving between various caterpillars to secure them. We conducted Operation Desert Strike, the most successful ever vehicle-borne operation the UE Pathfinders has ever had, cementing our vehicle warfare capabilities doctrine. Xenothreat returned to Stanton system, and the large fleet tactics of the unit continued to be tested, with improved rapid deployment and communication across a huge AO between all three branches. Operation Hatchet, once again ensuring the ever-at-risk security post Korea remains under UE control, with Outlaw and Trident locked in constant aerial engagement, allowing the Marines to dominate in CQB within. Operation Dalton Fury 2, the Marines fought against numbers thrice their size in the worst kill zone we've ever experienced. It took us hours to break through, but we finally did, and we cleaned up all the hostiles within, a testimony to the determination of our ground forces. Operation Trojan Horse, cooked up as an internal field training exercise by Flight Corporal Skiastra, was the first ever major city-based urban operation which demonstrated the lethality of snipers and the amazing flying of Outlaw through the skylines and rooftops alike. Operation Vanguard, the most recent one, was a major carrier strike group deployment that took us across multiple areas of operation through Daymar, interstellar and atmospheric, with all cylinders on burn to chase down and destroy the enemy, and where our scouts earned their first real battle honours. These are just some of the major operations, others including not listed, which essentially have demonstrated the amount of specialization training that we have put into this unit, and what we're able to pull off is essentially limitless. The verse is the limit, you might say. The branches have continued to refine their training programs and grow into new areas. A few examples, such as battlefield casualty drills, where we have refined our basic medical triage capability for ground combat, and hot drop LZs for testing Marines under fire the moment the ramps drop down. Outlaw Squadron has developed and refined the scout specialization and advanced fighter training doctrine, both providing invaluable experience and opportunities, such as the battlefield merits and in Op Vanguard. Trident Naval Squadron developed and released a myriad of new specializations, such as Loadmaster, Bombardier, and most recently the Refueling Technician. They further refined NavSec and continue to develop with Loadmaster, Bombardier, and NavSec, have seen deployment on operations system-wide. Personnel across the carrier strike group have tirelessly worked to commit themselves to training to improve themselves and the level of engagement so many Pathfinders have at a social level and at training and operations is awesome to see. This unit and community is something to be very proud of. All of headquarters for their continued tireless efforts to enable our weekly operations and training are deserving of much thanks, building and guiding the community alongside Star Citizen's development. The NCOs are always working with the unit's vision to build the carrier strike group towards the future, whenever new concepts come online, delivering it in MILSIM functionality, reworking existing training specializations, and improving when needs must, and ensuring the community has their needs met. The amount of work and passion these people put into the unit year-round is staggering. I'm very grateful to them, as I'm sure you all are. To the instructors who routinely post blues and reds to prepare our recruits and cadets to make sure they're accelerated toward joining the unit operationally, takes the weight off headquarters to keep everyone's opportunities open as much as we can, and it is appreciated more than you know. The coxswains that run logistical missions, enabling the unit to fund its ever-growing need to sustain itself through ammunition purchases, weapons and specialized vehicles and StarCraft. For those who are unable to fund themselves, you guys will continue to be the lifeblood of the unit's actions. With scavenging in the near future, there will be even more for you to do soon. And to the patrol mission leaders who continue to put on additional combat missions in milsim style, especially when there are special events, running, testing the dynamic patrols concept and putting this to use is another great thing we have in the unit, and it's thanks to those of you that host and support them that we have so much going on. Finally, thank you for being members of this awesome community, for dedicating to the ethos and mission of the Pathfinders. Your continued drive and duty takes us to new heights week by week, month by month, building the story that keeps on writing itself. So future goals then, where are we heading? The UE Pathfinders are always heading forwards. We always have goals we're working toward linked both with the vision of Star Citizen's future and what we can do right now. There are things that we want to achieve long-term and short-term, but in terms of concepting and theorycraft, we will always wait until something is in testing, PTU essentially, before confirming those SOPs, always. Otherwise, it's wasted time developing for something that might work completely differently. Major combat operations will continue to be the main pinnacle of what we train to undertake as we close this year out and into the next. Just briefly, troops, wiggle yourselves side to side in the formation, just so you don't get kicked off. Okay, that being said, in line with the letter from the chairman, we have some major cornerstones in development just ahead of us that look to be a shining light on pyro and server meshing. Obviously taking all of that with a grain of salt, but things were written somewhat differently this time. When we obtain these major points of development, as pyro opens up and parts of the server meshing come online, our long-term goal as a carrier strike group will involve deployment, which may well have us conducting long-range patrols into unmonitored sectors of spaces. It will enable us to increase the size of our orgs and not only remove player caps on attendance, but multiple organizations who we have been growing relations with to work with us on epic operations. Not to mention the dynamic encounters that will occur just through patrols. All sorts of major new opportunities will come with this. Specializations, which we have been preparing, testing and training on, will be all long-term tools used on our CSG's tool belt to action complex missions. I won't reach any further into the long-term goals because it's, as mentioned, it's essentially theory crafting. So let's touch on the short term for the three branches. I'll be covering Renegade Platoon, and then I'll hand over to the other sergeants for Outlaw and Trident. Renegade Platoon is going to be conducting a Tier 2 selection before the end of the year at any point, so Marines should train as hard as they could to be ready for that. We're going to be looking at expanding into the Team Medics role, which will be more focused on mass casualty scenario management and our ongoing progress towards Combat Medic and Fleet Medic for Trident. But the complexities from medical currently come from our management and intended medevac pipeline. The game itself is very simple, but we have always been promised that will change in time with further iterations. The approved medic roles are the last to be approached, as when we reach that point, we will also be in discussion reference medevac pilots along with combat search and rescue. The framework, as you might know, is already in place for that, but the development hasn't fully kicked off due to the simplicity of the game mechanics. So for the Marines, our near future goals are Tier 2 selection and team medic opportunities. Okay, so I'm going to stop talking for a minute, and I'm going to be calling my sergeants out. So I will ask Flight Sergeant and Fleet Sergeant Twitchy and Cookie to step out from the formation to join me on my left and right.
For those with loved ones setting off today to begin their life in the Navy, stop by our forensic family. Get a better understanding.
Okay, so I'm firstly going to be handing over to Flight Sergeant Twitchy.
Thanks, boss. So I'll try to keep this short and sweet. my outlaws know I don't like to babble. Not that anybody else was. I'm short and sweet. So, I think it's been a really incredible year for the Pathfinders and for Outlaw. Obviously, I'm going to focus a little more on Outlaw because you guys are my favorites. I didn't expect to be in this position that I'm in. Certainly, when I joined the org a little over a year ago. But I gotta say, I'm really proud of all the work that Outlaw has done over that year. It's been an incredible growth of the branch, both in terms of numbers. We've added some really incredible folks.
Lie down.
And skill.
Lie down.
I think the skill level is night and day from what it was when I first got here. So I'm really proud of us. I think that it's twofold. I've got an incredible team in my HQ that I work with, Skiastra, Chomps, and now Memphis. They're all incredible folks who do really, really hard work for our branch and for the org overall. On top of that, though, we could do all the work in the world that we want, but if there was nobody there that respected that work, and nobody around that was going to work hard to make it count, it wouldn't matter. So, to all the outlaws, and there's now 40 of us, FYI, you guys are what make this branch incredible, and I'm super proud to be a part of this org with you, and to call the vast majority of you friends. Those of you that I don't know, I'm sure I will be calling you a friend in the near future. So, well done. I'm looking forward to another year of some really cool stuff happening. So, looking to the near future, what we're going to be doing is taking that letter from the chairman and all the cool things that are coming up, right? Theoretically, I think it leads to some exciting possibilities. So for those of you that have been paying attention, I've kind of been hinting at this for a while, but what Outlaw is going to be introducing is our own Tier 2 Special Operations Support Group specialization. So, what does this mean? It means that there's going to be a group of you that are going to go through some selection and some testing. This isn't show up to an event and get a tick. This is going to be something that you have to earn. And it's going to put you into the next level of what Outlaw is, and it's going to present you with some really cool opportunities for some gameplay in the future. Working in some small tactical special operations teams, supporting Tier 2 operations on Renegade side, with air-to-air combat, drop shipping. We're going to start doing some e-war, some electronic warfare, and that is going to be a Tier 2 specialization. So it's going to be really exciting. I'm really looking forward to seeing all you guys working towards attaining that. It's going to be attainable for everybody, but there is going to be some work and some testing involved to do it. So really looking forward to that. And this is just the beginning. There is more to come. I'm not going to give it all away, but this is going to expand into the future as we go. This is just the first step. So once again, really, really proud of you guys. I've had an amazing year. Very proud to be a part of this org. Very proud that you guys let me lead Outlaw. And thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Flight Sergeant. Okay. Moving on to Fleet Sergeant Cookie.
It's been an incredible year for Trident. We've had so many successes in operations and in trainings. Tycho's already highlighted some of the operational successes, but I'd like to pull out a couple of successes specific to Trident. From our first deployment of Moabs on the battlefield to great effect, with the first operation we dropped them in, taking out 80+% of the enemy ground forces with a single drop, through to NavSec in Operation Hellfire, getting themselves down and dirty on the ground, defending that reclaimer and preventing a loss. You guys have done me proud in every operation, and I'm so pleased that I've been able to lead you guys We've had a number of new specialisations over this past year, from Loadmaster through Bombardier. We've had fueling come in recently, and the enthusiasm I've seen for those and the effort that has been put into those has been wonderful to see. And rest assured, there will be plenty more chances for those to be trained on and to be put into practice in operations going forwards. I'd like to extend a special thank you, not just to Trident, but to all branches, to the instructors, for the time and effort you put in to support HQ. It allows us to focus on more advanced trainings and FTXs, and it allows you guys to demonstrate your leadership skills and get our newest recruits and cadets up to scratch, ready for their gold phase. I'd like to give a big thank you to Notorious and Codex, both of whom have been a great support. They've been notorious working on 6 documents at once and always having a new document ready for us, whether that be a vessel handbook or a new training, whether that just be on the battlefield, being trusted commanders who I can rely on to get things done. Big thank you to you guys. We are the smallest branch. We have a very strong core. We've got a number of new fleet cadets who are ready for gold phase, so we can get them passed out, put ourselves in a very strong position going forwards. So looking forwards, in the short to mid-term, we'll be taking another look at basic training. Thank you to all those who've chucked suggestions in at us with some ideas, and we're now in the midst of a rework, thinking about how we can make sure that we make best use of the manpower we have available and the ships at our disposal. We're going to have an increased focus on continuation training, so making sure that once you've got a tick for something, that isn't the end, making sure that we can test you, push you to your limits and beyond, and we can increase that skill level so that we're not just getting the bare minimum out of each and every one of you. It's going to involve more FTXs and more scenarios that you haven't necessarily expected, that will test you, will push you, and will stretch you to the limit.
Stop.
We're going to focus on making sure that our ships are more survivable in the battle space, that when we go in, we stay in, and we can win the fight every single time. And part of this will include developing further fleet tactics beyond basic formations we already have. Refueling, having run once, got a few tweaks and changes to make to that, and that is something that I'm working closely with Twitchy and with the other NCOs in Outlaw and Trident to make sure we can get that to a point where it is smooth, immersive and fast. Notorious has been working hard on WizUp, and rest assured we will have trainings both for the new variant of NavSec and for WizUp coming up shortly. Looking slightly further ahead, with Pyro coming out in the not too distant future, it will be essential that Trident can provide the core of that fleet, allowing us to travel further and further and deploy the reaches of known and unknown space, making sure that we can live up to our name and be the Pathfinders. So, thank you to everyone who's a member of Trident, thank you to everyone in the unit. It's been a wonderful year, and here's to yet another going forwards.
Thank you, Fleet Sergeant. Okay, so there's a couple of announcements to make now. Again, I promised after that we'll let you guys go and get drinks, bio, and all that stuff. But these announcements are important because they represent progress with the unit, and they're for some very hard-working individuals, members of the unit who tirelessly put themselves forwards in every case scenario. These are people that are go-tos for the community, both to do with the Pathfinders and to do with socializing and just generally create a really positive atmosphere. They're extremely proactive and exceed their current rank status, or the senior end of their current rank status. And a lot of our ranks are tied into progression within the unit, so when the unit grows and we have personnel that are acting at a state which is very senior in their rank, we will expand. As you know, there's a lot of ranks that we've yet to fill out. So This first individual is somebody that has made their branch autonomous within themselves. They could be left to their own ecosystem, and I would find them thriving. Of course, we have continued discussion of direction, and we look to sometimes challenge one another's propositions, but nevertheless, it's always positive, it's always professional, and it's always a pleasure. Now, this individual is somebody that we all look up to, that we all enjoy socializing with, that we just generally always can count on. No matter how busy they are, they always manage to find time. And it's for that reason that Flight Sergeant Twitchy is being promoted to Petty Officer. Congratulations.
Well
done.
Let's go.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So, at this point, I'm going to hand over to Petty Officer Twitchy for a couple of announcements of his own.
Thank you again. So I am, as always, very excited and very proud to be able to hand out a couple of promotions today to some individuals that are very, very deserving. So the first one, I normally try to make this a surprise, but it's kind of pointless. She has been my right hand as we've kind of moved Outlaw forward. Outlaw would not be the very dangerous killing force that it is without her skill, without her input, and without her... I mean, the boss just said how I'm always around and I'm always doing stuff. She is here as much, if not more, than I am. She's always willing to put on trainings. She's always willing to help and advance Outlaw and how we're doing business. She is genuinely a friend, and I mean that very genuinely. And I am very, very proud to promote Skiastra to Flight Sergeant.
Congratulations, Flight Sergeant.
Congratulations.
Nice.
Thankfully, I'm not done. So if Skiastra is my right hand, then this next individual is my left hand. He's somebody that is always a pleasure to be around, always has something nice to say to somebody, is always encouraging members of Outlaw to do better, and he's just a great, great person to be around. I've watched him develop into a really, really good leader, and another one that I am very genuinely proud to call a friend. So congratulations, Chomps, on your promotion to Flight Corporal.
Well done, well done.
Thank you.
Alright, and I got one more. It's a big day for Outlaw. So this individual has done a really good job integrating into the unit. He is my go-to for a lot of different things. He's one of our killers who took part in the tournament that we came in second in the world, by the way, Outlaw, second in the world. He is one of our best dropship pilots. He is somebody that I can throw CAS at, scout at, whatever it is. I can rely on this individual to carry out whatever mission I give to him, and he's going to do a fantastic job. I also got the chance to witness his instructional abilities the other night, and for that reason, Feral Shadow, you are now a Wingman First Class. Congratulations.
Hey,
Congratulations.
Watermelon.
Well done.
Watermelon.
All right, I'm gonna shut up now.
All right, sweet. So one final announcement then on this trend of things, and this is for someone that is all of the positive comments that I've been giving to everyone else. It's awesome that we have so many proactive, driven, friendly, professional members in our team, and this individual, someone that is slick with their skills and drills, someone that can handle any fastball, and given his background, it's kind of understandable as to why that translates so well. This is someone that a lot of us call a close friend, and generally brings a lot of morale to the unit, and we would all feel if he wasn't a part of our community. This individual is someone that is around nearly every night, always there with all of us, sharing our stories, sharing our jokes, driving the unit forwards, always discussing about where the platoon is, where it's going to go forwards to next. It's always there to volunteer, makes time even when time isn't available for him. And this is someone that a lot of people look up to. So it absolutely makes sense that the current missing link in Renegade Platoon headquarters sees Blood promote to Sergeant. Congrats, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck yeah,
Well done.
Well done.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, so those are the announcements. I'm going to fool you guys out. Again, turn to your left and march off, and you'll do that until you've all marched off for a period of a few seconds. You're going to have free roam to explore the expo at your own speed, go wherever you want. We're going to give you guys until... We'll see where everyone's at 1:45, and we'll give everyone 5 more minutes if people are having fun and such, but that also includes bio break and stuff like that. So, listen in to the words of command to fall out, and then you can go explore the expo hall. And obviously, we'll just stay on this channel. We'll see how the comms are. If it gets too busy, if you want to split down comms, that'll be down to you. I'll pull us all back into this channel, but that'll be on your own speed based on that. So listen in, break out the at ease emotes that you're in, and get ready to turn left. Still a few of you in at ease. Need to break out of those emotes.
Hey.
Alright, I'm going to be calling it now regardless. Alright, listen in. Carrier, strike group. To your duties. Fall out. Alright guys, time is your own now. Make sure you take on some water as well. Explore the expo.
Hydrate or dihydrate, Marines.
Can I have an invite now, please?
Hydrate after all the crying we've been doing.
Yeah.
Same here for 4-2.
Yeah, come and meet me outside of the 4 bald-headed blood clones that are kind of performing like a human centipede on the rock. If you need a party invite.
Great way to put it.
You fucking kicked over the server.
I'm assuming you're the guy with like hardly any hair.
Yeah, so you disappeared over.
Can't even take my damn helmet off. I love this game.
Oh wait.
Toast, take it up.
Put your
Never. You're not my real dad.
put your flashlight on in front of me if you need an invite as well. Where's this guy? Okay, invite sent. You're shaking all over that room.
Thank you.
Okay, invites out. Okay, I'm dying for a bio, so I'm just gonna be back.
Shit, fell out again.
I can't buy anything. What the fuck? I love Star Citizen.
Keep telling yourself that.
Oh my god, Farrell. Holy shit.
Farrell, can you say Roger, Roger for me?
Big man now, yeah?
Roger.
Fucking hell.
Holy.
It's so fun. I spotted.
Jesus Christ.
That's perfect.
My count.
My dude is built like a droid that
Yeah, don't ever fix this.
Ski, did you want to buy something and then, or you want me to buy something and
It
give it to you
started,
later?
it started working. It started
did it?
working.
Okay.
We're good.
Yeah,
I
where
don't
do
know
I
why it was lagging.
where do I even buy drinks at?
Feral
Buy the
Mike
expo hole.
Lanka.
Alright, it needs to
Okay,
kill the
you can't
Jedi
say
next.
that, dude.
Maybe it's lagging
Clanker
because
is our
the,
word.
your
You say
shit's full.
Clanker.
This bitch laggy as fuck. Oh my goodness. Server's on its knees right now.
It's dry.
Guess who's renting the carrot for ops?
Don't forget to pick up a leather jacket.
Oh shit,
Already
yeah,
have
where
that.
is
Yeah,
that?
get the
Where
bomber.
is it?
Get
Is
the
it on
bomber.
the other
It's
side?
literally
By
the
the
other
elevator.
side of the
It's over
counter.
here. It's over here.
Oh, I see it over here too. Yeah, I'm grabbing the fuck out of these. I'm gonna grab a few of these, dude.
I got a few from last year, I think.
I grabbed 8 earlier. I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna get loads.
Yeah, I gotta get a few.
We're gonna highway up the danger zone real quick.
Goddamn right.
I just got an insufficient funds notification. That's what happened last time.
Unfortunately.
Gotta make that money, dude.
I know.
Which fucking
Apparently
shuttle should
these
I
cost
take?
more than 15 million.
Navy would like to thank
Anyone
all
stand a
private
bid?
They're very
partners
nice, Jack.
for making this year's Invictus the best
Made it a really high quality.
United in
Thank you,
purpose.
Morgan, by the way.
Which is
Hello,
the
and
platform called
to
for
the
the
Invictus
Invictus?
Expo Hall.
The one?
Vision or
Invictus
something like
launch
that?
not only marks the
I'm
graduation
trying to
of the
find
latest
the
class
fucking
of
shuttles.
starmen and pilots
Are you at the
entering
shuttle
service into
from
the
the
US
starport?
Navy.
When I know when you
Signifies
get
the
big up from
all
your
over
back.
the empire.
Damn, Chomps, what the
yes.
fuck? You're looking snazzy, dude.
It
Where'd
was
you
like
get
all over the
those?
place.
Damn!
So yeah,
What the
So
fuck?
I'm
Does,
actually not sure
hmm.
where it came in, but
A life in the UE
yeah, I don't even
Navy is
know.
about
You look
building
like
better
a fucking
universe
admiral,
for
dude.
your
That
loved
looks
ones.
crazy.
My dude ripped out to the socks.
Does anybody by any
Gucci.
chance have a spare pair of shoes for me? I'm kind of missing some shoes.
Cut
Robin,
down
if
falling
you
on
come-
rough times.
I'm all
Robin,
fine
if you
with the
come
rest,
where I
but
am.
Is there any new cool merch?
Same jacket as last
You gotta
time.
get a bomber jacket.
Always got to buy a new one just in case. When
Oh,
did
yeah.
they bring out
where are we, Morgan?
the military
They actually have a
surplus stuff?
different logo. The two we bought the last 2 times, they have a different
Oh.
logo.
Don't you love it when the game's allowing you to buy or rent anything?
What's different this time? Is it the UE Navy?
Ah, there we go.
Big UE
Yeah,
Navy? Was that before?
it's like a yellow UE Navy, yeah.
Oh my god.
But I
every-
think I need your
You got an
backpack, dude,
F-face.
so I can get my clothes out of there.
Give me the
Oh, I
shit.
threw that off to the side.
Thank you.
Oh, I bought one Twitch. It's in my hangar right now.
Which one?
So did I.
I threw it off Orson.
Good.
Legend.
It's on the ground.
Okay, Legionnaire looks really good.
What the fuck am I even gonna do with my uniform?
Is that one of
Toss
those
it, I guess.
holograms? Is it in hologram?
Yeah.
Is that one of them there holograms?
Hey, Ski, I can store stuff out here and just give it back to you later.
That's what I was thinking.
Shove it in my thing.
I'm gonna strip down right here, dude. Grab my shit.
Just
But
so
I've
you're
used
aware,
your backpack as a trash can.
Would you like to join the new Pathfinders? Pickety?
You're
What are
trying
you
to
building there? You
recruit
building
NBC.
building a little block tower?
Yeah, we're making a castle. Where the
Oops.
fuck did the backpack
Playing
go?
with your Legos?
I fucked up.
Is the parade hall? Expo hall, that's the word I'm looking for.
Aren't
Yeah,
they,
most of
Is it pretty?
it's pretty.
aren't they showing off the new Legionnaire at this expo today? Today?
It's a hollow image, I think.
Ah,
Yeah,
it's a
see, I
hollow.
think that's. I think,
Yeah, it's
well, I
still
think
in,
that's
it's
the
still in
right one.
concept.
That's the right one for the Renegade, the red one. It's pretty dope. Damn, your shoes are styling too. Whew.
My man got on them Yeezys.
What are those?
Yeah, he does, dude.
Not the Yadas.
You done with the backpack?
Yeah, basically. I can't really
What the fuck
fucking
is up
store
with this dude?
MPUV jacket anyways. Whatever. I want to put my Invictus one on.
Can't grab the undersuit for some reason.
That's okay. Just toss it. I got a fuck ton of them.
The Legionnaire just looks like a fist with rockets on it.
Good.
In fact, I'll just put my jacket back in this backpack anyways. Fuck it. Put the Invictus one on.
Alright, I've taken up my normal Invictus position.
Bobby, get off! Oi!
Hell
Bobby!
yeah.
Took the
Alright,
wrong
I'm done
shovel, I
with the
think.
backpack. Just empty water bottles everywhere. Oh my god.
Let it be known I picked mine back up.
This is when they need to give us reusable water bottles in game.
Or bins that delete the objects. Oh, you already took the
That's
picture,
it.
Notorious. That's exactly what I was doing.
Oh,
Or
nice.
janitors that run around and pick them up. Damn, Chomp's okay. Dripped out. I see you.
Yeah, Chomps is Gucci down to the socks. It's crazy.
Sheesh.
I swear I bought shoes, but I don't know where they're at. Maybe I left them on my ship or something.
Interesting. UN Bengal flyby begins in 37 minutes at Bajini Point. Coming soon at Bajini Point, Javelin Tour.
Sounds like it's time for a trip.
Do we trust him?
That's where it was last time, wasn't it?
That's that cool, isn't it?
I think it always starts off at Bajini and then makes its way.
I want to see it
the,
flying through the clouds.
expo.
Yeah, exactly. We'll be able to see it coming in then, whilst we're at the bar. We'll see a massive... Oh no, it's not going to dock here, is it? That's the Javelin.
Engage the hyperdrive.
Carol, you're amazing.
All Pharaoh has to do is say anything remotely robotic that's sounding, and he just makes it sound so real.
Can you say beep boop motherfucker for me real quick?
That's racist.
A latte with 2 sugars.
Say the Roger Roger line, good man.
Roger Roger.
Say, Luke, you've turned off your targeting systems. Is everything okay?
Luke, you've turned off your targeting systems.
Stop making the monkey dance, guys.
But it's so fun.
Hey, let's switch to the next guy, okay?
Come on, Ski. Yeah.
I need those voice sound effects for a freaking operational video.
Look, bounce over here, dude. We're taking this one, dude.
Oh, word. Yeah.
Oh. There it is. Hey.
Hell
Nice.
yeah, John.
The drip. This is the drip
What
mobile,
up,
dude.
man?
God
Looks sharp.
damn.
Looks so
Y'all
good.
look
Tell me
so
where to
fucking
get that.
handsome, dude.
Love it.
You look like fucking
Can I get you something, Fusion?
Where the hell did you get
Scottie
that
Pippen.
jacket?
I like
Back
your
that
glasses.
way.
Where'd you get those?
It's probably some stupid shit I bought.
I want
Is that
this.
some subscriber flair?
Oh.
Actually, Twitchy, do you do hot chocolates?
No, but here's a burrito.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Just standing in the elevator. It's been here for a minute.
I wasn't expecting to turn the corner and seeing the...
This is where we
That's
started.
funny.
No,
Yeah, what
That's pretty funny. Come back,
Yum,
what?
food poisoning.
I don't know.
What is this thing called again?
Yeah,
so it looks like
That
such a
was
lethal
hilarious.
fighter.
But they don't have the one on
F7.
display you
Damn.
can get in.
F8A Lightning.
Damn, Ski, are they locking us in here?
So they literally just moved
Look at
all
this
these
guy,
assets
dude.
over.
Ooh, there it is.
Oh, it's Cookie up there, dude.
Yeah, check this out.
Yeah, it's Cookie.
Am I?
You're the big fucking blue dude in the middle of the hall here.
Oh yeah.
They should let us put a kiosk over here.
Recorded that one a couple of months ago.
Cookie
So
out here
old
spitting
hat.
facts on the hologram.
Like a recruitment kiosk, like.
Alright, sit on 4-9. Tell me why you want to join Renegade.
Can't join.
Alright,
I
listen,
like
we're gonna
going
make you a
into
spec
caves,
ops guy.
deep
Don't
into
worry about
caves.
what your build will be if you fail.
Let's bug
I
and
have
bust.
flown every ship in this hall.
Oh, you can't sit in here? That's so fucking lame.
Yeah, I thought you could. You can't though.
Hey,
Okay,
Twitcher.
we can role play it. Let's go.
Next time we do a
We're trying to sit down.
interview, tell them to come over here and we'll have them sit down there, dude.
You laugh, but if they make that a placeable object in the future, you know we're gonna have it somewhere.
Oh god, the in-game Proxcons interview.
AFK a bit.
For a legit second, Twitchy, I thought you were an NPC back there. I was like, damn, where is Twitchy? You said it was right here.
Where'd he go?
I'm running my snack stand.
Twitchy, can I get a large farva?
Twitchy, can I get a number line large?
Can I
to
get a
number
large
15.
Coke? It's for a
One
cop.
with cheese.
One with cheese.
I don't want a fucking liter of cola. I want a large.
Yeah, Ski, where are you at?
I thought for sure they would have had like little
I'm over here by the
areas where you
snack bar,
click on
dude.
them.
Come here, come here.
I
I
miss
can't
when you
buy
could
anything
throw
anymore.
cans at other people into Wratham. That was funny.
Can't even see where the fuck you are.
Behind you.
Oh.
Welcome to the Invictus ship.
Damn, okay. Good thing I have nowhere to fucking store this.
With the expanding nature of operations throughout the systems, have a look to see how each of these ships will help defend their
Toast.
Yeah, I literally have no way
Pick
to
that
put
shit
this on.
back up.
Wait, it fucking dropped.
What's wrong
Mine?
with you?
Come on, dog. Why did that fucking drop? I was gonna throw it at someone. But it
You
doesn't
put that
work.
back, Bogart.
You can't throw at things.
I literally can't put that on.
That is sad.
Look at this NPC's hand. What the fuck is going on there?
Oh, Nitus.
Got
Yeah,
it, got
Tucker,
it
you take this
trapped in
instead then.
an airlock.
Jesus.
Grab my good hand.
Is this new?
Take my strong hand.
No, this
one
was here last time.
One
It's
of
just
them is
been-
new. They've got one or two new things.
Yeah.
As I say that
This one's new, isn't it?
Yeah, so the BDU on the far left.
Look at that
is new.
helmet. That's fucking sick.
Oh, the other helmet's new.
That's stolen straight from Star Wars.
Oh my god, I need this.
That's a really. What? It's like a flight mechanic, deck mechanic.
It'd be
Something like
cool
that.
if you could just like mount that on something.
I just want to carry it.
Poe, read the document and look specifically at the part that says what to do with smart cities.
What is that one? That's a Galderine, right?
The one on the F8?
Oh god, I figured just crashed my
The
game. Tabbing
mammoth
out.
repeater, dude.
Oh, it's a
Please,
mammoth.
Chris Robert, stop tempting me with the
Jesus.
goddamn F8.
You could fucking strap that to your gladius nose, dude.
I'll make
Hey,
it.
hey, Toast, just do the mission to get one and fly one.
I'll make it easy for you, Poe. Just get rid of the top hat monocle for me.
Okay.
The F8, can we get in this thing? No, we
There's a
can't.
canopy.
Damn it.
There's a canopy button, but you
Where's
can
that?
jump over there.
Alright, I'll try and boost someone up. Try and jump
All
on me.
about not
Another
trying
one
to jump
for you,
to this
Amy.
fucking ship.
Oh my god, this helmet is fucking sick.
Oh, she's so pretty.
How
Suppose
the
you
fuck
got a
did
spare of
Aztec
those,
just get
Azra?
into the damn thing?
How do I? Do you have to equip them first to?
You need to take all your armor.
Okay.
Are those size 4s
That's
on the
cool,
wing?
man. Thanks for
A
this.
size 3 and a size 4 on
It's
each
the
side.
red one, which is the marine one, I think.
Nice.
Trying to see scope who's people in there. Let's see.
I recommend you store them in the local inventory, Tycho, before some random runs along.
I can't even take armor off my chest at the moment.
You can put it in your hand and then drag it out.
Well done.
Oh, I'll turn the engines on. Only the power. There you
I
go,
want this
Richie.
fucking pilot armor so bad, man.
Don't suppose you got another one of those, Azra?
Hey, what do they call
Nah, only
these?
the one I've got on.
What do they call these like carrier outfits?
You
where
got
these
on the
guys
wrong
are,
pants.
You know, like when you're taking off from a carrier and they're giving you the thumbs up. That's what this
Exactly.
guy's doing.
You need some shoes, Tucker.
I know I've got them. I just wasn't planning on changing it. That looks cool.
It really doesn't let us buy this, huh? That's so weird.
Here,
It's
good
gotta
stuff.
have blue and red. That's the Marine Corps pants.
Thanks, Ezra.
Alright.
Fully expecting Marines trained
Is-
arms now.
Is there another HQ member that doesn't have a officer's dress?
I don't really. I've got.
Take this one. Come here.
Oh, is it-
Put
it's
my
not your
jacket
one,
on.
is it?
I'm gonna put my jacket on.
Outlaw, we really need
Thank
some
you.
aviators to complete the look here.
For real.
That's why I've got these on.
Aviators, pants, military boots, the complete fit.
Mm-hmm.
You can sit in the F7 if you want.
Ungodly levels of drip.
What's a button for screenshots?
Print screen.
Oh yeah.
They won't
Alright.
let me have it.
We're a little bit over the time. So if you guys, we'll just call it 5 minutes to the hour, and then bring yourselves to the reception area.
They won't let me have my F8, so I'd have to sit in it and make gun noises.
Did they even allow us into the cockpit last time?
Yes.
They did?
Seems a bit incomplete. The F7 you can get into, and it seems pretty
Oh,
complete.
wow, you can get in the Carrick. Wow.
That's
Never
crazy.
looked into this before.
People, we're gonna call it for tonight. I wish you all a good evening and have fun. See you guys later.
See you
later.
Bye 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 bye.
Right.
It's so beautiful.
Man,
Oh,
give us
man, it's
size
gonna be
4
good.
guns on the wings, please.
I like the MFDs the way they're
Yeah,
they're
this
like
thing is
right in your
crazy.
face.
This thing is super overgunned. That's crazy.
So Ski, have you flown this before?
Never.
Oh.
Hope I just teleported into the cockpit.
Just
Yeah,
as well,
the-
guys, change into your civvies as well for this next part.
So
this,
the F7A is just one size up from everything.
Is that turret on top slaved or is it a?
Yes.
No shit.
It's like a arrow one.
Yeah, this is way overgunned.
We better get that turret some reparations.
That
gonna be
F7A is
insane.
crazy. Holy shit.
This is your. Are those are Panthers, and then these are cannons. This is a big cannon. I don't know what that one is.
2
airplane
size
over here.
3, 4 size 3, 2 size 4.
Flies like an absolute beauty as well.
Yeah, it's pretty much copy the F7 flight characteristics, and the F7 is
Look at this fucking thing.
basically
Holy
give it a
shit.
Gladius, but put it in a Hornet.
Where are the
Where's
missile
the
racks on
missiles?
this guy? Yeah,
That's
look
it.
at
That's
that.
it. Me and Ski are like, where's the missiles?
Where are the? It's probably internal.
Well, there's
No,
like
the
this
missiles,
weird
if you look,
tubular thing
they're
right
on
here.
top.
Looks like a hacking module.
They do
Yeah,
have
there's-
those as a
Look
bespoke
at your
rack
vents
as well.
on the top. There's your missiles.
There's a
I
management
see it.
CPU here too.
Yeah. Okay. Oh my God! There's guns on the top of this thing too. What the? fuck?
Yeah.
You gotta sit in the cockpit and see how many guns you have as a pilot.
So
Yeah.
what?
It's got 2 Panthers, 1 size 5, no, 2 size 5 cannons, 2 size 4 cannons, no, 4 size 4 cannons.
4 size 4. So that means the guns on top are size 4.
No, guns on top are size 3.
Okay. Oh, I
But,
see. Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, these are size M6A and M7A.
I'm starting to think there might be a reason why they're not letting everyone fly this fucking thing.
Yeah, if you ever able to fly one in the PU, they're pretty cracked.
Okay, Pathfinders, make your way to the lobby, please.
Honestly, I think the F7A is better than the F8.
You're wrong.
Back.
That is fake news.
Make your way to the lobby.
Roger, moving. You're wing commander, right, Ski? So you got one of those, yeah?
Not yet.
After Invictus, you'll be there.
Yeah, literally after Invictus.
Only 1,000 to go.
I'll just get an Idris. Fuck it.
Outlaw
got the
Idris
turret right
party
now.
boat confirmed.
Outlaw rocks up to an VR with like 7 Idris. I was like, what
Yep.
the fuck?
Single
you were
seaters,
flying
all
fighters.
flying in formation, dude. Let's
We are
fucking get it.
single seaters.
Maybe the Santoki could be the compensation for the F8.
The fucking Nerf hammer is gonna be the compensation for that fucking thing. They put out the F8C. That thing's gonna have like all size ones.
As long as the kids have climbed the monuments.
Maybe the capacitor is like really light, so you only have 10 shots on all guns.
I doubt that.
Currently, you don't. You've got too many shots.
Lovely.
Morgan's about to shoot up the whole fucking expo hall.
Hey now. I don't do
You're
this
an
on my
all-star.
legal. I don't do this with legal buddies, okay?
Anybody else agree that Twitch is looking like a fucking snack right now?
God damn right.
I mean, I agree to that at all times, but yeah.
Recruits will push themselves to their physical and mental limits. But the real lesson that artificial officers will have learned is that the Navy doesn't excel based on the individual.
Olgard looks like he's about to get in a fight outside of a bar.
Aren't we going to do that right now?
I mean, I also want to point your attention towards Notorious's very sailor-themed, you know, blue and white little get-up here. It's also very cute. I like it.
Looks like
That's
a
how I
bartender.
mentioned my color coordination.
Yeah, see, I
No,
got you.
he's the
I won't let
bartender.
that go unnoticed.
Did you all pay tribute by putting your foot on the monument or what?
Maybe.
Is that, I placed my hamburger there at least.
Okay, so who knows where the rooftop bar is? Pretty one nightclub kind of style.
It's in Cloud City, right?
Yeah.
We have to go back to the city, and it's.
I'm asking for directions. I'm asking if you know where it is.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Well, those people that just said yes, you will lead us to that position. So what we're going to do now, guys, is we're just going to move over to the shuttle. Again, we're not going to sprint. We're not going to run and wait to move off before if we fucking move anywhere. We're going to go to the rooftop bar. And we're going to kick into War Stories mode to kick off the finale of the evening. So change into your civvies now. If you don't have any civvies at all, recommend you visit the Invictus store, just pick up something from there, Geeko. And there's also civilian clothing outlets on the main residential platform that we're going to as well. Alright, so let's head to the shuttle. Let's go. No running, just going to be walking over there. Let's take 37.
Well, looks like it's just you and I, Ezra.
Oh yeah, whole bus to ourselves.
37.
Me, I'm assuming there's two.
What are you doing?
Save a whiskey for me.
When the PU goes live, the amount of people that are going to be walking around in bomber jackets is going to be overkill.
Got like 5 people here right now just walking in file with the fucking bomber jackets on.
It's gonna be bomber.
We look like a fucking biker gang.
We need to be snapping our thumbs like we're an old 50s gang.
Yeah.
Fucking greases.
Tunnel snakes.
You pull out one of those combs that looks like a switchblade.
I love how Bulgar's just wandering around with a burger in his hand.
My man.
I ate it already.
Forget your anvil arrow, it's all about the Thunderbird.
I need some chicken. No.
Good job, Ezra. I didn't think you were that flexible.
Damn.
Oh boy. Whoa, what was going on that shuttle?
Hey, don't ask what happens on the bus. It's rude.
And the dropship.
This is a Christian server.
4-9 looking like some edgy
We're being
bouncer.
very Christian right now.
You got ID?
I still don't know what to think about the Expo Center just hanging off a single strut in the middle of nowhere from the rest
That's
of
this
Orison.
entire city.
And it terrifies
okay,
me.
blood.
I don't like it.
Ooh, okay.
Jeez, 5-6, but not do
Blood's
you
a
any
little
good.
mad, dude.
Alright, you've only got 10 seconds to board this bus, so don't hang about.
This
Grab a
is
seat.
taken.
Please clear
Grab
the
a
hatch.
seat.
Shuttle will be departing.
Oh, lag.
After this, going to Cloudview Center, which should be right... Not right across.
Snooze, you lose, dude.
So Cloudview Center is kitty corner to the right.
Who's behind me squatting like they're about to drop a deuce?
It's our favourite droid.
Feral, I think.
Feral Shadow.
I am incapable of performing duties.
Okay, that one sounded like you were one of those old dudes that smoked his whole life and had like a throat thing.
Oh yeah.
I like how it keeps changing.
Ah, my objective one doesn't want to get out.
Diffusion.
Long.
Damn it.
Who's sitting on top of me?
No, that's just evil.
There's somebody sitting where I'm sitting.
Yeah, that's me, but I cannot get out.
Yeah, same.
Shit, it's stuck.
What do you think of my outfit, Ezra?
30 seconds.
Cannot get out.
This is the space pool. We don't want to get off
We
here.
gotta wait one.
Yeah, sit your asses back down. Let's just getting excited.
Nah, man, I can't get out.
I'll make you guys jump.
So your promotion's gone to your head, blood.
Approaching next station. If
Never.
this is your stop,
I like
please
your
prepare to disembark.
get up there 3-3.
Looks like he's about to sing barbershop for good.
Hell yeah.
Same for you two, Zero. You look like you're part of the Blade Runner fan club.
Hell yeah.
Volgard's got a fucked up haircut.
Same to you, Blood. You look awesome. Oh, thanks, guys.
I need to respawn.
Okay, go.
You get that someday, blood.
Because I melted with somebody.
Yeah, I'm gonna respawn.
Glasses stop being cool in 29:53.
With these glasses, I can see everything.
I was gonna say, what about people who need glasses?
Everything.
I think we got the relock. So we're
I'm
both stuck
personally
on
a
this
huge
thing.
fan of the Miss Lawville sash.
Miss Lawville sash. Oh, dude.
Poe's got like the full like university professor look going on.
100%. I teach philosophy.
Well,
Noise.
you are RPing in the verse.
Hey, did you say you teach SOCON?
Sure. Yes, I teach SOCON. Yeah. I'm not falling for that one.
Balls.
He still went.
Doesn't matter, he hit me with it anyway.
He didn't even fall for it, and he still went for it. What a fucking madman.
I still have to pull the trigger on it.
Gotta talk about shooting a man while he's down.
It's just called confirming the kill.
Oof.
Yeah.
Double
Never
tap.
exit the game for this shit.
Well, thank you, whoever relocked.
Oh god, just lost his slot.
Fucking. Everybody laugh at Bullguard.
I'm all gonna murder you.
Watermelon.
Windmill.
Windmill. It's funny because he's Dutch.
Fusion, do you not know how to get to the bar area?
No, I'm trying to buy clothes because I forgot to transfer my stuff from my ship into Port Olisar.
Yeah, you have fun buying floofy clothes.
Fusion is like 15. He's not allowed in the bar area. Come
We
on.
just do a circle.
Yeah, we just did a loop.
Did we?
Yep.
Oh.
I think we should have got off where Blood told us to get off.
Yeah, we needed to get off. We needed to get off at the spaceport.
Hey, I was just going off the
that?
echo.
That's hot.
You should always get off when Blood tells you to get off.
Phrasing.
In my defense, I'm a Pathfinder officer, and they know what they say about officers, right, Twitchy?
Valid. Especially infantry officers.
I had a couple of good ones. Also had some retarded ones.
This is the real bar experience right here.
You guys ever have that dream where you're naked in school and everyone's looking at you because you guys are all just fucking staring at me right now?
I don't know what dreams you have, but
Oh my god.
Okay.
Someone's getting pushed into the fucking clouds.
Doom Easy's gonna kick in. I'm gonna start killing you all. guy behind me has gloves on. I'm worried.
Nothing to be worried about.
She's got a voice changer on. There's a shapeshifter.
Thank you, Assassin Droid.
Maliciously pulls out piano wire.
HK416 says, "Shut up, meatbag."
Man, what a character.
Stupid organics.
Do you even know where you're going for one?
I thought so. We're going up to the top level of this bar here.
So we're gonna be there first? Ha, losers.
No.
So this is where everyone should have got off, like I was saying before. Okay.
Alright, I'm trying.
No, you can't go off here, Tiger.
Well, I don't think I can get off, guys, so I'm gonna have to do one more go around.
Yeah, the station isn't spawning in for me.
Yeah, no, I just see a big empty void as well. If you
Tiger, you're first.
It's here for me. Let's go.
Okay, if the platform is there for you, then go ahead and exit.
You can't stop here. This is Pathfinder country.
Drop off the deck.
Please clear the hatch.
No,
Shuttle
come
will begin
on.
departing.
Yeah.
If you jump from there,
come
you
over
see
here.
Yeah.
Come over here to the other side.
No, that didn't work.
Oh,
he just disappeared.
See ya.
Actually, it might be where
Hi.
Farrell's at.
Alt
If
F4.
it stops there.
Next up, the Vision Center. Your gateway
Tycho's
to
turning 30
world-class
meters.
I'm taking the shortcut.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like it's
Tycho's been
stopping by
banished to the
Farrell.
Shadow Realm.
Just fucking all
On my screen, you landed and then you just disappeared.
Yep, same, yeah.
I guess I'm gonna try it anyway.
Someone just died in the train next to me.
Yeah, I did the smart thing and set my spawn point to next to the bar.
Oh, actually, that's a good idea.
Easy.
Yeah, we got everybody.
Is it just me, or does Blood have like super bright hair? Holy
Super
shit.
ginger.
Yep, yep.
He's ascended.
How the fuck are you ordered a beer?
His inner gingerness is
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Holocaust.
You can tell he's a natural ginger.
Manifesting.
If I do respawn then.
Skill is looking at him so fucking disappointed right now with her character. It's killing me.
You guys ever see that old YouTube video?
Yes.
Like, who's that spinning on the ones and twos? Oh, that's DJ. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
That's like early YouTube days.
We definitely want to get out here.
Really?
Man, I can feel the lag.
Yeah, this is where the bar is.
90% chance.
Yeah, that building to our starboard that says Stratus is in there.
Okay, let me know when you guys are at the rooftop. Try and order a drink or something if you can, if the bartender allows it.
Already
I've got a lot of beers.
The shop downstairs will be going way past.
What are you doing, Ezra?
A pretty significant difference between when we first came here until now, though. At that.
Yeah, it's daylight now. Good observation.
I was talking about FPS blood.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Who's FPS Blood?
It's like
Some
FPS
YouTuber.
Russia's brother.
He's this
I'd play
guy
that
that
game.
has orange hair and shit.
Okay, hero with the fucking cute pink stuffy animal. Let's go.
Aw. Where's Chomps? I got your thing you always say.
Watermelon.
Oh, whoa. Damn, you just ate it right in front of him like that? That's fucking rude,
Delicious.
bro.
I like them apples.
It was a watermelon, you fucking muppet.
I like them watermelons. grab this beer that's sitting out here. I just stole somebody's beer.
Yoink.
Don't mind if I do.
This NPC is gonna fucking lose his mind here. Like so
Yeah, he
many
just
people
lost
trying to fuck with him.
How you looking, Tycho?
Right, I'm still in loading screen. Are you? I'm just gonna look for the stream.
We just made it to the bar.
Okay, cool. So once you've got your drinks, if bartenders comply, Twitch and Blood, if you two could just find somewhere on the rooftop bar garden and kind of just form a school circle, a ring.
Got a decent spot outside. There's also a second bar here, guys, if you're fighting for drinks.
Yeah, I'm
Which
at the
one of you
second
is
bar.
Tycho?
Here we go. Yeah, right where Outlaw
It's working.
47 is in Fusion Core. Spot's perfect.
Tycho, what are you wearing?
What?
What
am
are
I
you
wearing?
wearing? I just need
Yeah,
a
pants
party
on.
invite.
Oh, I crashed the desktop, so I'm not in the game.
Oh,
at the
okay.
moment.
This is bartender
New
working.
party lead is Bulgard.
Yes! I'm in charge
Abandon
now.
all.
I'm in charge here.
Bogard, what are you wearing then?
The
I'm wearing a
single
bomber
ice cube.
jacket. Good
One
luck.
ice cube,
No.
you prick.
Oh,
In real life.
Fucking stingy bastard, dude.
Oh shit. What
It's
the
hot
fuck?
out here, dude. Give him another one, dude.
Just got some undies on, mate.
Bulgard. You're
Taking
lying.
forever to make
Got my
this drink.
loincloth on.
Is
My
that
phone.
like a wireless jet? What the fuck? He was like
Hey, don't
wirelessly
steal
putting
my
the
drink.
drink in there.
Who needs an invite then?
Jimmy.
Jackal's fucking raiding the
Damn
bar
you.
over there.
So when you guys get your drinks, come over to me.
Gotta stand back a little bit.
Okay, I'm in a login queue.
Yeah, make him pick it up.
I'm in-
Yeah, I can't pick it up. Ah, shame.
Oh.
You know what kind of sucks that alcohol doesn't get you that inebriated.
That's what God made mud guns
Yeah,
for.
drink more.
Send an invite
Yeah,
to
thank you.
whoever,
Yep.
Yeah.
Does that champagne do anything, Chomps?
No, I tried to pick it up and it's
Oh, that's a shame.
No.
My blood drug level went up when I drank like 4 drinks.
Yeah, I've been there.
Oh yes, the empty fucking glass. Okay, here we go.
Christ, 67
that's hot.
people in the login queue. So, as we're waiting for everyone to get
Gonna
together,
make you pick it up.
I'm just going to introduce the final segment of this evening, which is essentially the War Stories Exchange. Essentially, it's just an opportunity for you to think about your most memorable moments from last Fleet Week to this Fleet Week. Operational, training, community, social, stuff like that. Or if you don't have one to share, or you're not particularly bothered about sharing that, then you'll be mandated to, or challenged to bring a good joke as well. So that's the other option, or you can do both if you're up for that. In Mess Hall, I'm going to take volunteers basically, so drop Wise in Mess Hall. If you're keen and ready to go with sharing your story, we're not going to kick off until we've got everyone basically at the circle, but start dropping Wise in Mess Hall. Think about maybe a moment in an operational circumstance where you delivered the killing blow when no one else could to something. Think about when we snatched a victory maybe from the jaws of defeat. Something fucking hilarious. A training event. What was the first thing that made you think, wow, this is the unit I signed up to join? as well. That would be interesting to hear from people. Maybe from newer recruits. And if nothing else, what you thought of today as well. Kind of like a relaxed positives and negatives, if you will. Start dropping those wires in mess hall. Otherwise, be advised, I'll have to volunteer some people.
Everybody should have at least one fun story or something.
It doesn't have to be paragraphs and paragraphs. It doesn't have to be Lord of the Rings. You know, it could be something that you experienced over a period of 10 seconds. You know?
And if you got a couple stories, that's cool too.
Hey, Jimmy.
Hello?
Go put some civvies on.
I don't have any.
Go buy some.
Go buy some.
Sell them
Downstairs. One floor down.
downstairs.
If you need UEC, I can
Fucking bartender isn't working, dude.
Oh, I finally escaped the hospital.
Let's make sure that we
Already drank all my alcohol. The hospital was
Taking a
providing the
picture.
real challenge.
The old third-person picture as well, with the Pathfinders barbecue.
Right, off comes 2 mics, I'll grab a whiskey for this story time.
God, we want as many wires as possible. There's a good 30 people in this channel, or 29 now. Tell you what, you don't even have to be a war story, something that you want, or you think that the unit is going to be able to achieve in the future. What is your thought of how things are going to go in the near future with server meshing around the corner and pyro? And also, if you have any questions as well for the unit commanders, like general Q&A, and I'll even allow a bit of theory crafting. If you want to ask me a question of what my thought is on how fleet engineers might work, then I'll give you my best theory crafted guess answers. Generally something I steer away from, but I always have in the back of my head kind of ideas of how it might work. Depending on how complex the question is, will vary. Alright, who's still at the bar? Okay. Alright, we'll just allow, who was it that went away to get a drink?
Toast.
Yeah, we'll let Toast come back with his drink. I'll go and get another one myself. Be back.
Fuck it, I'm gonna go crack a bottle of scotch.
I'll be off comms for 2 minutes.
Oh, everybody's hiding outside, that's it.
Just poured some Lafrague 10 and it smells heavenly. Mm.
Did the bartender just tell me to shut up?
Shut up, Spiker.
That's not just the bartender. Oh.
The Bengal carrier has arrived at the station. If you haven't seen one before,
Wait, is that
highly
you?
recommend checking it
No,
out.
it's that Benjini point.
Bajimi.
Oh, you can see it on the map now.
Yeah. I had to relog.
Does it like physically QT or does it like teleport to the different places? Do you know?
It physically QTs in.
That's pretty cool.
It's pretty amazing.
Where it's
God,
going,
I will make it to this bar if my computer will allow it.
Is it definitely supposed to come here?
It'll make its rounds. It's like an hour at each place or something.
I just got a message it's arriving at the station, so...
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
over at
but
our
that's
place.
at the moment.
Bajini.
Begini.
Bajini.
Voyager bar.
Alright, 37 back on comms.
You set him back on comms, that was weird.
Both the Scotch, huh?
Yeah, I got a Lagavulin 16.
Nice. got a Frag 10.
Ooh, I like that.
I'm drinking a nice Japanese whiskey called Toki. It's also very good.
Toki is pretty good.
Is that from the Centauri brewery?
Yeah, that's the Centauri one that I sent you.
Nice, nice.
Okay.
Are you drinking Centauri whiskey?
Nice. You back now, Toast, your drink.
Hey, firm.
Cool. Yeah, someone grab a third-person picture of all of us around the fire as well. Alright, so, mess hall then. Let's start with it in order. Jokes and war stories are like tales of the Pathfinders. Flight Corporal Chumps.
Awesome. Alright, so I have 3 war stories and then like a finale. Essentially, the first one is against T-Back last summer. It was Blood's first rendezvous with the group thrown into the fire and held the bridge of a 600i by himself as waves came at him while we reinforced him on the ground. It started out really great. I mean, probably as good as anything could go. Twitchy and his flight went right, I went left with my flight, and we pincered them into this like fur ball and completely eliminated them in the air, and the dropship was able to get in, get the Marines down on the ground and into the 600i immediately. And then the game crashed for everyone. We all crashed the desktop, and we had to do that exact same thing over again, which was it was one of those moments where, you know, everything that could go right went right, and then we knew that if we started it over, it was going to be a lot tougher, and it was. But we did eke out that victory, and it was a tough one. And my next highlight for Outlaw specifically is watching Skiastra take the Outlaw Killers into that tournament and absolutely fuck people up left and right. It was one of my favorite moments that I've ever got to see, and it really showed that this unit is one of the best, if not the best in the world. And then Petty Officer Twitchy flying behind a Retaliator, probably one of the greatest moments in this game, probably one of the greatest moments we'll ever see, taking out a flying torpedo as it launched right out of the bay. Zoomed ahead, took it out, boom, fuck you, and then takes off and goes the other way. So those are my highlights. And then my last one is for me, seeing the scouts this last week at our last org reorg. Do it is needed to be done, find the enemy, and then put the information back. So it was excellent to see. Thanks.
Awesome. Yeah, those are sick moments, Jumps. Really good moments. Toast.
Alright, I also have more than just one. I've narrowed it down to 3 in order to keep it a little bit more brief. So the first one was during my very own gold phase. So if you guys have known me for a longer amount of time, you probably know that my gold phase was very, very delayed because I had horrible technical issues with this game for like a very long time. But when it finally happened, we all got into our live fire part of essentially the gold phase, and I had some desync happen. Suddenly find myself crashing into SBK, and I lost both of the wings on my Gladius. We didn't have time to go to rearmament repair and went into the atmospheric part of the whole exercise. So I essentially had to drop into a live firefight with a Gladius with no wings on microtech during a snowstorm. Somehow my wing and I managed to prevail, not lose a single person, and take down all OP4 in the vicinity. I believe, yeah, Chomps was there for that, I believe.
Yeah, I remember.
And that was definitely one of the most intense battles that I had, especially during, you know, a training like that. And somehow I survived all the way until the end with both of my wings missing. From just crashing into SBK at almost max Q, somehow not dying and losing both my wings. The second one is also during the gold phase, but this time it was one that I was playing op for, and this was during the interception part, which is always, interception is always wonderful. It's always a great opportunity for some roleplay and such. And I believe it was Notorious who was posing as a cereal or like a cornflake seller, going down and infiltrating the airspace, trying to sell people on Tyke Oats, the new breakfast cereal, and then switching it out. Coming back around next time to sell people some toasted senpais, really being very persistent about not wanting to be intercepted because he really needs to sell that fucking cereal, man. It's like his last down payment, his wife is gonna leave him. It doesn't matter. And he really hammed it up, and I was just in voice call, like absolutely crying, laughing the entire time. And that was one of my other favorite moments. And then, so other people can talk, the third one, I'll keep it brief. This was during the second to last op that we did, where Outlaw held the airspace for a very, very long time, and then at the end we got called to essentially help our ground troops. But of course, you know, we were all only wearing our flight suits. We didn't have any actual gear in terms of weapon systems on us. So we had a few Marines drop us some weapons and then went for an assault on the enemy Starfarer wearing nothing but our, you know, tidy white flight suits, or like medical suits. And somehow, when I was given an LMG by, I believe, Sergeant Blood, I went in alongside Azra, we just ran it down, kicked down 2 doors, and gunned down 4 people. Somehow managed to hold ourselves up in a staircase, gun down like 1 or 2 more, until we finally got pushed from 2 sides, which allowed for our reinforcements to come through. While we were just absolutely aping it down the door of the Starfarer. And that was also a wonderful little experience. I'd say those were like some of my favorite moments.
Awesome. Thanks for sharing. There's a sec. Alright, let's just keep it rolling. When someone finishes, look at your name on the list and you're clear to start talking. So, it's Lee.
Okay, I've got one impression and 2 short stories. First impression is I was looking through Morgan's eyes and looking at all of us in marching orders and marching all that time. It made me feel like it was my first day in the army, and it made me really emotional. And it was awesome. It was awesome. And remember Xenothreat. And so we are all ready to start loading up all those crates and stuff. We are all in our battle gear, looking ally, ready to deal damage left and right. So the Pisces parks in front of the first ship that we are going to board. The order for the bus comes in. I make a first step, and then the Pisces explodes. What the fuck just happened? Okay, so something happened, some weird glitch or geometrical stuff happened there and destroyed us all. Okay, let's wait for another thing. And so we reorganize, we start clearing the debris, we kill everyone inside and start loading up the crates. And after we load them all, we all enter the Pisces and we are like, yeah, we did it. Let's jump. And then somebody asks, wait, did we load the crates that are going to explode when we jump? And then we of course explode. And that was freaking awesome. And at that moment I realized that we're all crazy, and I really love this unit. And the second story is about that the crazy assault on the cave. After everything happened and after everything was done, I was thinking, how the fuck did guys inside feel? Looking at that tiny entrance and tons of us looking how to kill them and how to penetrate their defenses and without any whatsoever thinking about our lives or anything that was happening, we are charging and trying to kill them. And I told to myself, man, if I was inside, I would just give up. So these were my impressions. Thank you very much for listening.
That's awesome.
60.
Alright, hopefully my mic isn't too bad. You can understand me.
No. Absolutely fun.
Roger. We can hear you, man. Go.
Okay, I got 2. First one was an op that you guys were doing like 2 days after I joined. I had just come back to playing this game after a long break, and I was invited to be op 4 on the ground. So I was with some op 4 and had some sniper rifles and was walking and running along the ground. I was just looking around on the planet surface like, holy shit, I mean, this looks pretty good. And then I saw like all these fighter jets flying overhead, you know, listening to them pass and fight each other, and then seeing the Marines on the hill, and the whole thing with the Caterpillar and the role playing, I'm like, God damn, this game has so much potential, and this group is pretty fantastic, and it's definitely panned out to be that way. It was just super fun. And then my second one is actually a tournament story. I think it was the next to last bout of fighting. We had been, because it was Skiastra, myself, Snek, and Chapkin had been fighting for probably a couple hours by that point. And we were against a group where I think Skiastra and Snek got taken out. So it was Chapkin and myself against their entire enemy team. And somehow Chapkin and I, like, just super focused and managed to take out all 4 of them between the 2 of us. I think I was down to, like, the last one at the end or something. But it was epic, and, you know, just goes to show all that training and practice pays off.
Hell yeah.
Wicked. Oh, that reminds me, we need to actually update your rank slide. There we go.
Oh, thank you, Roger, Roger.
I said the thing. Fucking hell.
He said the line.
Oh god. Okay, well in that case, oh yeah, I have just a few, mainly because, you know, I've only been here for less than a year. I don't have as many stories as a lot of people here, but still, my favourite takeaways from last year. I actually started playing Star Citizen. Tycho, I literally, like 2 days after started playing Star Citizen, I put my recruitment post into Star Citizen Discord, and then you just come in, it's like, hey, come join us, you know, we're cool, and Loadmaster stuff, la la la.
It was my exact words, yeah.
Yeah, totally. Anyway,
sounds legit.
Recruitment thing over. My most favourite memory was from Xenothreat. I have actually a few here. I wish Winged was here because I'd discuss him overjugging me to about 200% and him having to keep me alive because I think, I remember if it was Cookie or Notorious with me, or someone said that basically they had to keep me alive or otherwise they would kill Winged. Because basically I was completely unable to move, just being in this extremely drugged state. We never let each other off about it. It was very funny. Another thing was also in Xenothreat was when we loaded up a bunch of resources into the Redeemer, right? We had a lot of crates of other things, and we were just slowly plotting our way back to Jericho Station. Because, you know, it's a long thing, I decided to start making very British comments. And one of those was me saying, God save the Queen! And at that exact point, not even kidding, the entire ship blew up. Like, a second after I finished saying, God save the Queen, in a very British accent, and I just immediately we all burst out laughing about it, because, like, oh my god, have you brought the wrath of the Queen onto us? It makes me think of the Queen just staring at us with lasers coming out of her eyes, like, how dare you talk about me in that way?
She is immortal.
she is immortal. She's a transcendental being.
Pretty sure she had a dinosaur.
But yeah, that was amazing. The final quick story I have was from an operation. I can't remember if it was an internal org. I think it was, but this is when Caliban was still in charge of Trident. A lot of you may know the character, but it's Scott, the regional manager. As part of Round Up, where we had to basically act as like a mining base, and everyone had, like, you know, everyone in Trident, and I think a few people from Outlaw and Renegade were part of it. I can't remember, my memory's really foggy on this, but, you know, everyone had to make their own characters, and we all started creating like extremely big operation. We all just sort of fell apart, and then everyone just sort of turned on each other, just absolutely shooting at each other. I think this was at this point I actually already had my Andromeda, and if I remember correctly, Morgan, I think you blew me up when I was flying around the battle site, because I'm in Andromeda. Oh god, scary ship. there have been a lot of operations I've really enjoyed being part of, and honestly, if it wasn't for this org, I probably wouldn't have continued playing Star Citizen, so I'm very grateful for it. I know Cookie and Notorious both know this very well. I've had a very rocky path in here, you know, trying to grow up from being a piece of shit into a less piece of shit. Pretty sure I am sort of a piece of shit in some way, but oh well.
We
I
love
really
you,
enjoy my
buddy.
time here.
Love
Yeah.
you on Time Fusion.
But yeah, I really enjoyed my time here. So thank
You may be a piece of
very
shit,
much.
but you're our piece of shit, alright?
Yeah, bring it in, pal.
Yeah, we created you. The toilet.
Thanks, Volgard.
Your contribution is
that-
appreciated, Bolgard.
Had to put that in my brain, didn't you? Anyway, that's all I have to say. Thank you.
Okay. Hello, I'm Poe. I'm new. I don't have much to talk about.
Hi, Poe.
Hi, Poe.
Hi, Poe.
I don't have much to talk about
Watermelon.
because I haven't really done anything yet. I've only done my blue phase and my red phase. But do you know what? I've enjoyed my time here at the moment. And yeah, as far as the people I've met, you know, you all seem like a nice bunch. Sorry I don't have any cool war stories, and I'm not particularly good at jokes. So yeah, I'm just gonna say thank you for giving me the opportunity to actually, like, you know, do something. It's definitely re-sparked my love for this game, even though it is buggy, laggy, everything else. And yeah, I'm gonna pass it over to someone who actually does have a Cold War story now, so thank you.
Awesome, man. I'm glad to hear that we're meeting the expectations and keeping the game alive.
Yeah.
Always good.
Just really quick, does anyone have water? Because I'm literally about to die from thirst. Got 2
I
minutes
have a
left.
beer.
I'm like, I'm on the brink of death here.
Just drink more whiskey, what do you mean?
I couldn't get the fucking bartender to work.
Who
Anyways,
are you? What's your
continue.
name in game? I'll
I
pass
think,
you a beer.
Ski, come toward in front of me.
I got one here.
There's one on the floor in front of me in case anyone else is dying.
Oh, great, I can't pick it up. Okay, anyways, continue.
Try this one, Ski, in
Could
front of
be
me.
ICU at the hospital if all else fails.
I have a minute to live.
Better start
I feel
sprinting.
Try it again.
Too much drink.
Bye, Ski.
Oh, she picked it up. Glugging it back.
Okay, cool.
Chug.
Yeah, next well, the way this unit works, we have many war stories. But the briefing also said to talk about other stuff. So I really wanted to say thank you to everyone who had the patience to put up with me. And I'm sure they'll know who they are if I say I really appreciate people giving me an attitude adjustment, even though if I didn't agree with it immediately. So yeah, that's the appreciation, I think, for this great community to grow and learn. And especially the mistakes are the things that you learn the most from. It sounded more elegant in my hat, but there you go.
Oh, that's sweet, man.
Hell yeah, man.
Appreciate it.
Alright, good night, guys. I'm about to fucking die here. Couldn't pick any of them up.
It looked like you took a drink.
Too much. Let me get
Okay,
you up.
the bar now looks like a normal bar I drink at. People passed out on the floor.
Does anybody
Can't
have a
leave
med
Ski
kit?
instead.
Oh, you can't pull out the med gun.
Yeah,
and
I'll
arm
have
assist.
You should
I
be
got 10 seconds until rescue here, so I should be fine. I'm making my way back over.
Alright, okay, so let's keep moving on down the list.
Watch. So my favorite combat story is probably Operation Desert Fury 2. So there was this epic charge right at the end when all the Marines were basically down to their last kit or even less. We had to start sharing among each other. And I was the point man, so the first to charge into the big cave where there was this giant death circle. And we had to sprint past this corridor, and I wasn't even out of the corridor and there were already bullets flying past. I've already been hit. managed to limp out, went past one of the enemies directly to the right, shot him 3 times into the head, turned around, suppressed the enemy, advanced forward, went into the small cave in the right, and continued to suppress the enemy so the rest of the squad could come out. And this was probably the most intense rush and break we ever have done, at least while I was there, and this was just amazing. My second favorite would probably be the Halloween operation with the zombies. It was really funny because at some point I was just lying below a pool table and there were 2 zombies walking around the table and they didn't see me. So when they left, I followed them, went to a different room and hid somewhere else. It was really funny, so I'm having a great time here.
Sick, man. I'm glad to hear it.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so I've got one war story and then one little tidbit to say after that. So I say the war story, it's more of a training story really, but we were heading out for a day on NavSec training. And this NavSec training day would turn out to be quite unlike any others that we had ever been on before. And this was for 2 reasons. First of all, the normally fairly quiet and passive roadie, sweet as he is, my god, that man, if you put him in NavSec and someone approaches the ramp without authorization to do so, you will hear crystal Polish fury. It was genuinely terrifying. And anyone who was there can justify that. It was genuinely like, holy hell, really, where did that come from?
Hussars.
Yeah?
The Hussars.
Yeah, exactly. But the second point was a bit later in the training when we were inside and we were talking about how to search people and make sure they're all, properly packed into a box after you've chopped them up and so on. And we started hearing some noises outside of the carrack and we were like, oh, okay, we'll carry on. And it got to the point where the next thing we heard was this explosion. Rather close. And then the next thing that happened after that, I was like, right, I don't even have any assignments, but fuck it, general courses. Everyone on the guns, Kreml, you and GIC, and everyone was sprinting about the ship, and we managed to respond really quickly to it. It turns out it was just like an AI instance where they would just spawn and just attack you. But it was just like, right, we haven't got a plan, you go there, get the ship off the ground, we've got to fight this right now. And it was just, it was really good seeing everyone that was part of that training, just being able to pull that out of their hat. The second thing I'll just say is just impressions, because I have been here over a year now. I joined this unit about as civilian as they come by asking Tycho in the interview what SOP means. And now I'm 2IC to the Navy. I don't know quite how that happened. Little did I know the effect this community would have on me. I've developed an unhealthy obsession with ships and boats of all kinds. I have several restraining orders from friends that are, of course, now acquaintances that I've tried to convince to join through what can only be described as harassment.
Hell yeah.
And,
Jesus.
of course, the unit and Trident specifically have inspired me to join the Royal Navy in the foreseeable future.
Oh, shit.
Renegades clear runs like no one else, and Outlords bona fide airborne killers, but of course pride of place in my heart is Trident. The brainchild of the now retired Galanin and Riser, Trident is developing and running new unexplored gameplay. We have FPS games, we have flight sims, but multi-crew ship gameplay is new ground, and the only titles that I can think that have done it with any kind of commercial success is Sea of Thieves and Barotrauma. The Starmen that are part of Trident today, all the way up to HQ, I very much see us as the frontiersmen of the modern gaming scene, paving the way forward and going into the unknown, and I'm really, really excited to see what we can do in the future.
Sick, man.
Hell yeah.
I just want to say the harassment worked with me, because that's how I got into the unit. I got harassed into playing this game, and now I'm here.
And you chose the right branch, just saying.
Of course. I mean, I said right off the bat, I'm going for the fighters.
Nice.
Good shit. I've got 4. So my first one is our foray into Xeno threat. Few of you that were present for that know exactly what I'm going to lead into. It was pretty funny.
Oh yeah.
We were clearing out the objective, trying to secure all the whatever it is boxes, right? And I guess I got a little overzealous with my room clearance, and I may have killed a police officer. So I have a crime stat. Fast forward, we're downstairs in the hangar of the ship, and we're starting to get ready to load stuff up. And I can tell Tycho is getting increasingly frustrated because there are two civilians, actual players that are in our area, and we're trying to be good stewards of our Pathfinder name, and we're kind of being reluctantly cooperative with them. But I can hear it in Tycho's voice that he's just like, I wish these fuckfaces were gone. It's ruining my video, right? That's what Tycho's thinking about. And so I'm just sitting there, and Tycho just kind of goes, Blood, you have a crime stat, right? I'm like, yeah. And he goes, execute those motherfuckers. And instantly, I just was like, aye, I fucking murdered 2 civilians, took their ships, and then went and detonated it, saluted, and then logged off for the night.
Nice.
That's some true determination right there.
And it was a total accident, but if you hear about it from like Sky or Ski or anybody that happened to kind of notice it, I think Chomps might have saw it too, but when I took their Cuddy Black away, I initiated self-destruct, and total accident, wasn't doing this on purpose, but apparently I didn't turn around and look at the explosion. I just kept going away from it. And, I thought that was hilarious. So the second one, this was a big one for me. This was maybe my 3rd or 4th Org v Org. Can't remember the name off the top of my head, but it was the one where we had 3 caterpillars and our objective was to take more than they had. One of them had been rammed by that Org, even though we mentioned not to ram anything. So we had 2 assets at play on the ground. We had one secured. Somehow I ended up being the lone survivor on the last caterpillar, and so like pressure's on. Clearing through the caterpillar by myself. I get up to the main corridor that leads to the pilot's area. And as I breach in by myself doing single man CQB, I take a grenade launcher round to the chest that somehow doesn't kill me, but knocks me on my back. And in my disoriented state, I'm raising my rifle to, engage the target. And in like what I can only describe as like a John Woo action movie moment, Vizsla out of fucking nowhere steps over me, spraying into the room, knocks the guy back into cover, goes in and just goes position clear. And I was like, that was some fucking Hollywood shit. Now, what I didn't realize at the time before is Vizsla had been in the front airlock portion of the Hammerhead and was basically torpedoed out at like 200 meters from the deck, survived that fall, went into the caterpillar and saved my ass. So that was a big moment for me.
I remember he got shot out with his ass like pointing forwards.
Yeah.
There's a video of that, I think, somewhere.
Somehow he survived without taking damage and saved my life, so it was fucking cool. In fact, whenever Tycho radioed for information on what was going on, and we were like, yeah, Vizsla's got the ship under his control, and we were flying it back, you could hear all the renegades cheering. Next one is internal Org v Org practice we recently did. By recently, I mean maybe like last fall. If you guys remember, it was a convoy mission. We all had, each side of us had a Spartan that was to be protected by this ground convoy while everyone else tried to destroy that asset. We were doing an internal practice session of that, and I have the video of it. We were actually looking at it last night, and it reminded me of this, but Jackal and I were absolutely going hard, just destroying vehicles with on foot, like running around. I'm engaging a tank. I don't know who was in it because I couldn't see their party markers, but it was one of you. You guys turned and ran me over. And like the video that I have is me laying on my back as the tracks go over my face. And then I flipped over and blew the tank up from behind. And it was just like the coolest fucking thing ever. And then the last thing is a little silly, but just generally my favorite parts of this org in general are anytime that I get to take that NCO hat off and Bullguard's with me, and he and I get to kind of just slay bodies together. That's my favorite fucking thing. There was a time recently where that happened. It doesn't happen very often, but we had an internal 890 jump kill house session, and Bullguard and I got assigned first 2 in the stick. And I believe I looked at Bullguard and said something stupid like, let's get ready to fucking murder or some shit. And Bullguard and I single-handedly just started clearing rooms, and we were just putting everybody's dicks in the dirt. It was glorious. So as much shit as I give Bullguard, I love him. He's my brother. And that goes for all you guys as well, right? This is a gaming community. People have issues in it. Real life happens, whatever. People get frustrated and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, this is a fun community for me, and you guys have become a second family. So just want to say thank you guys for letting me be a part of it.
Hell yeah, buddy.
Hell yeah,
brother.
Love you, man. Has it got to my one yet? Is that where we're at?
Yep.
Okay, so my one isn't a war story, isn't a joke. It is something else that we're going to be tagging on to the whole evening. Something that everyone's been talking about for ages. Like, we've all known each other for a long, long time. Some of us have already done this. But essentially, what we're going to be looking to do this year is get the UE Pathfinders first meetup sorted out, and we're looking at the month of September. Now, obviously, picking a month that everybody is going to be free for is going to be impossible. I've always said that I wanted to create this at least like 3 or 4 months in advance. So momentarily on announcements, they're going to be putting up a poll with 2 dates and a little bit of information about how we're going to be doing it, which is essentially we're looking at doing a 4-day long weekend from like Friday to Monday to validate people's travel internationally, basically. And obviously the option will be there for people to stay longer, split off and do their own thing afterwards or in smaller groups, and obviously to arrive late or leave early as well. And essentially what we'd be looking at doing is getting an Airbnb or a villa or something, and the more of us that attend, the cheaper it'll be for everyone because the cost will spread. And there's some really kick-ass places that we can go to, and we just kind of look at getting a barbecue, obviously drinking into the night, going into town for those that want to do that, and choosing a day to do airsoft and paintball for those that want to do that. The finesse of the details will be figured out over the next few weeks. Obviously, for those that don't know, I'm going away to Egypt on the 28th for just a week, so I'll be looking at when I'm back, sorting out more details about that. But the sooner that you can kind of let us know via this poll that I'm about to post, the better. And you don't feel any pressure to come if that's not your type of thing, by all means. But for those of you that have an interest in that, then you will be absolutely welcome to do that. So I'm just going to get this poll up here. Bear with me a second.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, dude. Just out of interest, how does that sound to people? Does that sound good? That sound like the type of thing a few of you might be interested in?
Definitely.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Sounds awesome.
I got a question about it. Is Volgar going to be there?
Oh yeah.
Mandatory.
I'm not going.
I will visit you anyway. I don't know. I'll go straight after.
You just hear it's muffled. Back to beach.
Go straight to Alabama.
Volgar will find you.
I'm
and
not
he
in
will
Alabama,
come to
you
your house.
fuckface. Jesus Christ. I'm not in Florida or Alabama.
Oh, my Alabama. That's the only 2 states that exist.
Alabama Tycho.
Alabama type.
Alabama type.
Alright. I've had to make this poll 3 times because I've been listening to you guys and typing it out and getting the dates wrong. So these should be group poll September 16th to the 19th is option 1, September 23rd to the 26th is option 2. Allow multiple choices, so if you can do both, then great. And you're going to be adding your names so that we kind of can put a name to the vote. And obviously if things change, that's fine as well. But obviously when we're looking at booking something, we'll discuss it a little bit more about what that means. So, okay. Paste this and go ahead and check the announcements now. Okay. So that should say, when you go to that poll, option 1 is September 16th to the 19th, which is the 3rd week into September, or September 23rd to 26th. Okay, sweet. Is that working, by the way, guys? That link working?
I can see it.
Okay, cool. Right, that's it from me. I've been talking more than enough this evening, so that's it from me. On to Ski.
Yeah, so my stories are all kind of funny ones. I put all the cool ones into that Outlaw video. So if you want to hear the cool ones, go watch that.
Watch it goes hard.
It do kind of go hard though. But way back during the Halloween zombie event thing we did, where we had all those zombie infection things breaking out on the 890, there was a moment where I was the Pisces dropship, and I touched down, put the doors down, and the Marines started flooding in, and then the zombies started flooding in as well. So I panicked, took off early, which now I know you do not do. And then I was like, oh shit, there was another Marine. So I dropped down, slammed the dropship into his fucking face. And then Doug was like, take off. So I took off again. And there was like a fist fight going in the back seat. So I had to fly the dropship off, get out of the seat, pull out my sidearm, and then I had to cap like 2 of the zombies in the head. Because like we were like on the brink of death. So that was
All
a
the
pretty funny
Marines
one.
died. All the civilians that we fought so hard to get out were fucking swarmed in the back of that dropship.
I think I was the lone survivor.
Yeah, it was a fucking funny one, and it was a pretty good end to it too. The other funny story I had, it was pretty recent, at the end of Operation Vanguard during that Kaz run, when Tycho was talking me on, and then I just started lighting fuckers up, and then Tycho, usually, you know how Tycho is usually during an op, he's got his Captain Tycho hat on, but he took that thing off, he's like, yeah, Ski, fuck it, get him, dude, yeah, Ski, fuck it! So him and I were both freaking out while I'm lighting dudes up on the ground. It was fucking hilarious.
Fucking awesome. I was just so fucking motivated to get Kaz down to these fucking Marines holding on for dear life. Bogart and blood.
Yeah, it was a pretty funny end to otherwise.
Alive as well there.
It was a pretty stressful op, so I think that was just us letting off the steam there at the end. Because oh my god,
I will forever remember. I'm Kazzing the fuck out of him.
Yep.
From Steve was
Yeah, that's in the Kaz doctrine, right?
Yeah, that's the proper SOP. The other one was, and I will never forget this. I will never forget this one. During Hellfire, obviously Outlaw had a pretty easy time up in the skies. We had like maybe 1, 2, 3 max call signs coming down. So Alpha, who not only that day forgot that the fucking 317 had dropped, so he had to update as he was coming in, and he made it on time, by the way, somehow. Not only did he do that, he got all his shit set up, came down, and we were holding the airspace. I look over, Alpha's landed on the ground, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And he's like, oh, I'm just paying my taxes, dude. So this guy, during the op, just sat down, started paying his taxes because we were fucking holding the airspace so hard. Oh my god. So fucking funny. I'll never forget it. It's just the most random thing. I fucking love that dude. Hey Alpha, how's it going, buddy?
Perfect timing. He fucking had his name.
He summoned.
Exactly. And I think I think on the more serious side, putting together Operation Trojan Horse and seeing how everyone enjoyed it was pretty rewarding, and I really enjoyed that. So expect a sequel sometime.
Hell yeah.
And that's all from me.
Awesome. Okay, I know there was some chat in between, but I did see some other Ys pop up after Ski. We got Aztec to go. Mr. Aztec.
Yeah, so for me, been a lot of memorable moments, whether it be some that have already been mentioned, the Halloween one, Jumptown, Xeno Threat. We had a tank convoy at one point and the Zark Media thing, all really memorable moments in this game that have just kind of been out of the blue, but been awesome to be part of. A couple that definitely stood out, I've got 3. One that was mentioned by Fusion, the sort of rebel/mining outpost that we had going on that turned from a fairly, not scripted, but just kind of like a scenario with rules in place and a rough idea of where it was going, to a very chaotic and hilarious just play that I don't even know quite what happened in the end, but there was twists, there was turns, there was betrayal, and just Scott, the regional manager, was I don't know, he might have been the Emperor. I don't know, he was just hilarious. The flight tournament, I don't know what the flight tournament was. It was with Outlaw, and we was all watching it on Twitch. And I just remember joining SPL1 or whatever it was that we was all in, and everybody getting really fired up, cheering on Outlaw as they were actually destroying the opposition. I think they came second or something in the entire tournament, and
Yep, second
did
in the world.
an absolutely amazing job. And just hearing everybody cheering them on, just watching it and being there was awesome. Feeling that camaraderie going on, the proper team spirit. And the final one was I think it was my second or third Org vs Org that I've done, and it was against, I think it was BSI, and we lost. We put in a hell of a play, and we fought hard, and they just managed to sort of counter our tactics. They were a bit more flexible, a bit more just, they knew what was coming, and we all put in our best. And afterwards, it was the team spirit still, it wasn't frustration, it wasn't, oh, this is shit, like blah blah blah. It was, everybody still kept positive. The Discord was just alight with so much text of everybody like saying how we can do better, saying what we did greatly, like just a really good vibe. Even though it was a loss, it was awesome to see. And yeah, they're my memorable moments, among many others.
Wicked, dude. Thanks for sharing. And then on to Diggity.
Yeah, so for me, I've only been with the unit a couple of months, but really enjoying it. And the main things that I pretty much enjoy is all the anticipation on the dropship. Pretty much when we're stacked by the door and the ramp comes down and the bullets start flying. That's pretty much my favorite part. And then towards what some of the other guys touched on as well, pretty much I wouldn't continue playing Star Citizen if it wasn't for this unit. I've tried logging in a couple of times solo just to fly around or do some bounty hunting or something. It's just absolutely not the same, and completely no point for me at all without playing with you guys. And the final point, I guess, like future looking, I would really like to see if obviously with the meshing and pyro and everything, like a live worlds where we've got patrols going out constantly 24/7, some patrols somewhere, Navy coming in to supply them, logistics, everything going on all the time, people in contact, people having to go and basically respond to things happening all over the place. That would be pretty cool if something like that would manifest. And yeah, that's it for me. So thank you guys very much for letting me be part of it.
Oh yeah, dude, and that is absolutely the long-term goal. Just to sort of theory craft for a second, the carrier strike group or the outpost that we end up creating when that's an option, or take it over, that will essentially, you'll log into Star Citizen. You're here, you'll either know we're on a operational phase or we're on a leave phase. Essentially, we'll rotate through phases to allow you to go and explore the verse and do your own thing, and periods of rest essentially, and these phases will last for a week or several weeks at a time. And when we're operational, there will be a set of orders essentially, and these orders will be executed by trained personnel, like when you go and do dynamic patrols, and essentially the senior rank present on that day will coordinate like the ops room, or directly take control of the field patrol or air patrol or whatever it is, and distribute junior ranks, junior NCOs, junior officers to conduct patrols and missions that work towards the overall deployment goal, right? So every time, for example, we might be looking to conduct anti-piracy, so we would have all our patrols and recce information gathering on who are the pirate groups in the areas, where are they, what are they doing, what's their strength, that sort of thing. All things that you're training on right now will eventually be a case of you log in, you know what the orders are because they're pinned up on like a notice board, and you've got all the training requirements, so you just report for duty. If there's a patrol already out there, you fly out there and you meet them, and you simply call it in like you're entering an AA. That's kind of like the long-term vision, and then the major operations will work just like our old fields now. We'll let you know, hey, we're going to launch a massive assault on this enemy position. Here's the briefing. and we'll go from there. So all the things you're going on through now, all these processes are preparing you for the most immersive experience of a sci-fi milsim sitting that you've ever had. Just imagine logging into the Idris and finding out that the capital's just moved system, and you log in and troops are moving to the armory to draw their weapons in anticipation of a ground patrol. Some flights conducting some nearby standing patrols to make sure that we don't have any dickers trying to report our location or get rid of any harassment, all that sort of stuff to look forward to. Cool. Well, let's end the evening with a toast. So if you've got a drink, raise that. Really appreciate you all coming out tonight and sticking with all of this through to the end. Hopefully you found the itinerary to be appropriate and you enjoyed the evening. Here's a toast to the community and to the Pathfinders. Cheers, ladies and gents.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, let's go.
Sweet. At this point, guys, it's down to you what you do, where you go, and if you stick around. I recommend we jump off TeamSpeak though, go to the Starport Lounge and just hang out. I'm going to take the commanders who have been... I'll take all the commanders briefly, and then I'll talk a little bit further with the newly promoted. Otherwise, carry a strike group. You Pathfinders. Dismissed.
See you later.
One second, all right? Hello.
My event ended now. Hello?
Hello.
Hello, sorry, I didn't realise I
You've
was
now
deaf and
muted
muted.
yourself.
Yeah, I didn't realise I was deaf and muted. My event's finished now, so I'm gonna just get back to Port Alisar, pick up my other armour, and head. And then I'll probably end up jumping off till tomorrow. You alright?
The next shuttle is approaching the station. The next shuttle for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart. Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Why was my mic muted? Hello, Will. Will? William?
No, back.
Alright, hello. Sorry, I didn't realise my mic was muted.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say my event's ended now. So I'm just gonna get back to Port Alisar so I don't lag anymore. I mean, my game might crash before that, actually, to be fair. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, do you know what? I'm just gonna Alt F4. That's 11. Fucking hell.